Welcome back, everybody. This is session number 33 of our D&D home game. And last time, the Virlinian Vanguard searched the swampy residence of Lynn Crackleskin, a hag, where they found some noteworthy recipes, a mysterious painted green symbol on the kitchen floor, a few bottles of Kife, and some naughty tombstones spelling the end of the Vanguard. They then followed the hag's trail north to the city of Stormseye, which is where our hero Olena Ketsk is from. And it was there that the party had encountered Kifers online at Mayor Blake Deadly's tower. After setting free 2 cows at the Litso family creamery, the Litso family stallion Benevol revealed that he fathered the filly named Chardonnay with Olena's family mare Cabernet. And Benevol has agreed to ride into battle with a new jockey, our hero, Milo Goldfoot. So where we pick up, it's around 5:30, almost 6 o'clock in the evening, so there's still some sunlight, but the sun is starting to set. It is a chilly fall weekend day, and the party is currently hiding in the forest area a little bit southwest of the Litso family creamery. So it would take you about 10-15 minutes to march back north to where the farm is. The party is currently hoping that the hag, Lynn Crackleskin, will return to the farm. So that's where we're going to pick up.
I think Milo's still exhausted from the swamp, so he's like not even going to offer to take the first watch. He's just
I'm the only one not exhausted, right? Everybody else is exhausted.
Yeah, Elena's not exhausted.
I'll take first watch.
I will give you a D8 before I go to sleep.
Dankeschön.
Because I'll tell a really cool ghost story when we're around the fire.
Spooky!
I'll take the second one after I get a little nap in.
My little second watch.
I will do my druid thing.
Which one? Druidcraft?
No, my short and long rest ability, where there's an invisible 30-foot sphere around us.
Oh, good idea.
Everyone gets a +5 bonus to stealth and perception checks if you're within those 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And we can have a fire, and it can't be seen from the outside.
Nice.
Okay, so
that
nice
new?
No, we just haven't done a lot of outside sleeping recently.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Pretty sweet though. +5 you said to perception checks?
Perception and stealth.
Okay, cool.
Is there anyone taking a third watch or fourth watch?
Yeah, I'll take the third one.
I guess I'll do fourth.
Wonder if we could put the horse on one.
Yeah, the horse will take the fourth now.
I rolled a 22 perception for first watch.
Okay, so I was going to ask you to do that actually. So, Elena, you can hear 2 moaning animals that you're pretty sure are cows, and the sound is moving toward the Litso Creamery. They sound sad.
All right.
Our cows I freed got caught, I guess, huh?
Probably. I'm not engaging with any cows while we're hidden. I just feel like they would probably.
If you wanted to investigate
break the
further,
spell.
I would ask you to make an animal handling check. You could walk a little bit closer and investigate if you like.
No. I'm okay.
We gave him a shot, that's all that matters.
I just warm my hands by the fire.
Elena, you also, 22, right, was your perception? You also can smell, it smells like seagulls. Like the wind has picked up something like salty seawater, seagulls, boats, barnacles. Like you're getting like a nautical sensation that's all of a sudden appearing somewhere around the farm. The wind is carrying towards where you and the rest of the party are.
We're relatively close to the ocean, right?
Yeah, you are relatively close to the ocean. If you just walk north to the tip of Stormseye, you'd be at the ocean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll keep an eye on the sky, I guess, or like see if the wind changes at all.
Okay.
But I won't do anything unless something happens, but I will relay all of this to Milo for his watch.
Alright, yeah, okay, sure. I'll keep an eye on the sky.
I don't know, you might not have to. Just don't you smell the like seagulls, the fish?
I mean, yeah, aren't we we're by the ocean?
That's true.
Okay.
Alright, good night.
Good
Unless
night.
there was anything else that was happening, sorry.
No. Milo, taking over the watch if you'd like to make a perception check.
Alright, let me see what my perception is. +6 with the boost. 15 for my perception check.
So you also hear two sad, presumably cows. The sound is not moving, so you're guessing that the cows are stationary, but you are hearing the mooing of two large animals to the north of where you're currently waiting, which is where the Litso family farm is.
Doesn't sound like there's a cart or anything being pulled by them, though.
You could walk closer to the center of the farm to find out.
No, I feel like that's a trap, man, so I'm not gonna do that. Milo's just gonna be like, oh shoot, those poor cows just got caught again, I think. And just keep an eye out for the hag still.
As you're doing your watch, you're noticing Benevol is kind of like twitching its hind leg very rapidly. He's having some sort of he's sleeping, but his leg is moving rather rapidly.
I'll just go kind of pet him gently, make sure he's okay.
Nat 20. Benevol is kind of startled by this and wakes up from his apparent sleep and dream and looks up at you. And I don't think your Speak with Animals is still active, right?
No, I just give him like a reassuring, you're all right, bud. Just
Could you
pet him.
make an animal handling check, please, Milo?
Alright, just lose this guy immediately.
Benevol looks very disturbed right now.
18 plus 4, 22.
You're picking up that Benevol had a very bad dream, and he's wanting to warn the party that he senses something nearby.
Alright.
He's kind of nudging you to wake up your friends. He's using his head to nudge you and push you towards your friends, Milo.
Aceling's taking the third watch?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like about time for Aceling to take over, would you say?
We could say it's almost 9 o'clock, yeah.
Okay, I'll just kind of gently wake up Aceling and be like, hey, Benevolt's kind of freaking out. I don't know what's happening, but I think maybe something's close.
Put him down.
All right. Then Milo will kill Benevolt. No. He'll just be like, yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. There's like the sound of cows mooing. I think the horse is picking up on something maybe I missed. I'm not sure. He was also just dreaming, so it might be a dream. I have no idea.
Milo, you can see that Benevol's two ears have pricked up, and they're pointed in the direction of the farm area where you all were a little bit earlier.
I'm not stealthy at all, so I'm not going to try and go look.
Well, you have +5 to stealth with Aceling's little ability.
Just within 30 feet, though.
Oh, only within 30 feet? Okay.
Yeah, I have disadvantage on stealth as well, so...
Do I see anything over in that direction?
Could you please make a perception check, Aisling?
Yep. 17.
So, in addition to the sounds of the two cows, you are detecting what sounds like a cart with two very creaky wheels. Sort of like... And that sound of the whatever the cart with wheels is moving towards your direction.
Milo starts to saddle up Benevol.
Benevol's like front hooves are moving around. It's looking like he's got like a rush of energy coming toward him, and he wants to start walking towards the farm.
I'm just gonna be like, we'll get her, boy.
I will nudge the other two awake. It's go time.
Ah, shit.
Are we on a road or like right off of a road? or
The
a
party
cart
decided.
path?
Yeah, the party decided to hide in a more forested area, southwest of the family farm. So you need to cross back over like the grassland to where the farm is. So it's about 20 minutes, I would say.
From where we are right now, would a cart have to pass by to get to the farm?
So, you haven't explored all of the farm grounds, but you did remember that there is kind of a hook in the road that leads southeast to where the pumpkin patch was. So if the cart is moving towards you, it could conceivably continue on that road, but you would need to check it out.
We can either stay here and see if we can catch her by surprise if it's her, and still get a little extra benefit stealth-wise if we just stay here, or we move and we lose the +5 bonus.
We go to the edge of the 30 feet towards the noise and just sort of see if we see anything from there.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. At least
Yeah.
to try and gather whatever information we can before we go lumbering in.
I can walk that way, I guess.
So, Elena, if you walk a little bit closer to the farm, could you make a perception check, please?
Perception
Can I go with
What?
Elena?
+5,
Yes.
right?
And Doc, you could do the same.
20.
I guess we're coming closer to the 30, right, Elena?
Yeah. Sorry. There we go.
So we get +5, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That
Perception
might-
and stuff.
Hang on, that might be too big. That's a 30-foot radius. This says a 30-foot sphere would be a 30-foot diameter, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Smaller.
Get the heck out of here. Let's try again.
But it's a +5, not advantage, right?
Right, it's a +5.
Okay.
And I'm just saying I centered it on this stump just because that makes sense.
I can only
So-
control the horse, by the
The
way.
path back to the farm would be this way, so if you wanted to find out more about those sounds, you would have to walk closer to this edge of
Which edge?
the northern edge of the map.
Okay. Are you clicking?
Yeah, that's that. Sort
Oh,
of-
it's not showing up for me.
oh,
You're zoomed out or zoomed in too much. Well,
I'm zoomed out.
oh,
yeah. Well, it's if you walk, yeah. If you
Oh,
walk directly
you're
north-
clicking. You're clicking up there, not.
Yeah.
I was zoomed too far in.
So if you walk directly north about 60, 70 feet, that would get you close enough to the farm to see what else is going on.
Alright, I mean,
I got an
let's do it, I guess.
Doc, what'd you get?
18.
18.
Perception?
Yeah.
And Elena,
20,
what did you get? Or are you
20.
doing it 20? Okay. Both of you are detecting the cart continuing to make its way down the path, moving southeast towards the pumpkin patch. And in addition, directly north, so kind of where the cows are, you can hear what you think might be the sound of glasses clinking.
Alright, so I mean, we got the short rest.
oh no! It is a 30-foot radius sphere, so it actually is bigger. Sorry.
That's
It doesn't-
okay.
It doesn't say that on D&D Beyond, but if you click on it, it says Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow.
Ooh.
I like the
fancy.
name. 30-foot sphere, yeah.
If we get close friends, little friend spoke to me, and I think I can teleport us the last 30 feet if needed.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just stay close. I wouldn't be able to teleport the horse though.
During all of this, Milo, Benevol is getting very heated. He's like motioning his head to have you sit on him because it looks like he wants to start running.
Milo will just say, "Be smart, boy. We can't go off alone." And,
Well, I imagine we're probably just gonna go in and kill her, right? Should we just
Oh yeah,
Just do
sure.
it?
You want me to? All right. I can
I
only
mean-
move the horse, by the way, Matt. I can't move Milo's token.
You're a horse now.
Oh,
Your horse forever.
I'm a centaur, a halfling centaur
Ah!
with a
Oh,
half horse.
For some reason, I feel like a halfling centaur would be like half halfling, half dog or something. Like,
Yeah, Chihuahua.
A mini pony.
The party has some choices. From where you're standing, you could move west towards and move away from the farmland. You could move north back to where the farms were, or you could go northeast, which is the direction of the pumpkin patch. And from where Olena and Duck were standing, you could hear the cart was slowly moving in the direction of the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, we're pumpkin patching, right?
yeah. Do we know that she's actually back though?
No, we have no idea.
Oh, okay.
We probably shouldn't teleport there. We should probably. But
No,
we
it's
saw
good.
cart marks, right? Didn't we see cart marks at her house? Was it a two-wheeled cart that we saw at her house? Okay, she's probably back.
I
have
say
an
we
idea.
don't even look. We just attack whoever it is, because they're also just trying to steal pumpkins.
Milo, what's your idea?
I could ride up on the horse, have Benevolt kind of limp along, and say that my horse is hurt. I mean, it's her horse. Maybe she'd notice.
Great idea. Maybe not as well thought out as we thought, but
That's what I. Yep. I just.
Sure, sure.
Realization
All right.
saying it out loud.
you know what? Let's just keep going.
I could. Yeah. I mean, I'm down to distract her while you guys sneak up on her.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Oh, you found her horse, and her horse led you to. Wait, but she wrote your name on the gravestone, so she probably knows who we are.
I could use a cop hat, and she wouldn't know who I was.
True.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Do it.
use the cop hat and look like a. It has to be my size, right? Roughly.
Farm boy, a young farm halfling.
Yeah, I'll look like a little child.
You can grow or shrink by a foot, I think.
Yeah, I'll look like a 1 foot taller human child on
Human
top of
child.
this horse.
You just have to have a hat with your costume.
Yeah, I'll
Paper
put it
boy
on
hat?
my bald head. And let the sweat just kind of soak it right in to make sure it sticks, and then I'll ride up on Benevolt towards the sound of that cart. Say, I'll
Okay.
distract her, sneak up on her. And then,
All right.
So since you're trying to do this sneakily, could you first make a stealth check and then make a perception check?
oh, I'm not trying to sneak.
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
trying to. Okay.
We are
Just-
trying to sneak.
We
Just
are.
perception.
So just perception check for me.
For Milo, just perception, and then we'll get
I'm
everybody.
still in this circle. Or no?
Are you? If you're still in the circle, you get the +5 bonus. But if you ride the horse north and step out, then it's just a straight perception.
Yeah, Duck and Elena are at the edge of the actual sized circle.
Mm-hmm.
So 22 altogether with +5 and my +1. Rolled a 16.
Milo, you think you hear two humanoid female voices kind of bickering at one another, and you're not sure what they're saying, but the noise is definitely coming from the direction of wherever the cart is at the moment, and you think the cart is headed toward the pumpkin patch right now.
Okay. Milo will just pat the horse and say, "Trust me, boy," and then ride up as a little human child to them.
Right up to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't go full speed. I'll gallop up to them, just so they can kind of keep up behind me.
Okay, so you want the party's gonna kind of be together.
Yeah, just further back behind me, so I am causing a distraction. So they're just looking at me while the rest of the party gets there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna creep behind trees like a real sleuth.
So is everyone doing it stealthily?
Everyone but Milo.
Except Milo.
Yeah.
So can everybody make a stealth check, please?
Nice.
Could somebody just roll a d20 for me?
Are you exhausted?
Yeah.
So it'd be a disadvantage.
So 2 d20s.
Len got a 5. Aisling 21.
Nope. I got a 9.
Oh, a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's still exhausted.
You know.
Oh, do you want me? I'll roll a d20 for you.
So I can hear
Yeah,
how
just 2, Emily.
I can hear how loud they are behind me.
Fine.
The lower one is a 3.
So I got an 8.
Yay, I'm the sneakiest.
The highest roll was who?
I'm 9.
9.
A 9?
A waste of a natural 20.
I assume I can hear how loud they are behind me.
Hey, you go to the left, and I.
Okay, Elena, you sneak a little bit sneakier, please.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Yep.
Ainsley, watch out for the branch.
I thought they called you Sneaky McGee in high school.
They didn't. That was you.
The party now has kind of tailed the cart all the way to the entrance of what appears to be a giant pumpkin with its eyes and mouth carved out like a jack-o'-lantern. And it is lit from the inside. Apparently, no one has detected you so far because the two voices on the inside are continuing to bicker. And you'd have to get a little bit closer to find out exactly the wording of what they're saying. Night has fallen over the farm, so it is quite dark. And behind the pumpkin, you can already hear night owls like hooting ominously.
I think Milo would kind of just gesture for everyone to stay outside and then tie the horse up to the cart and walk in. Say, "Excuse me! Excuse me!" As a little boy.
A voice calls back, "We don't want any!"
I found your horse.
My horse?
You own the farm, right?
Sort of.
Somebody set the pumpkin on fire.
With Milo inside?
No.
Milo's
not yet.
right outside.
Yeah, I'm just yelling in at the door. I'm not going in by myself yet. I mean,
What's everybody else doing?
Do we hear the lady yell at Milo that she doesn't want any?
Yeah.
Does it sound like
it's very clear?
Does it sound like a hag, or does it sound like someone that would own a dairy farm?
Make an insight check.
There's a difference.
I mean, we heard. I can't remember your friend's name.
Oksana?
Yeah, this is her family's farm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have an accent like that?
She talks like me.
But they
So
said,
do we hear Rustin coming out of the pumpkin?
And really bad cheese buns.
So
said
far,
they
you
only-
have not heard any really bad cheese puns or anyone that sounds like Elena.
My insight is an 8.
It 8. Well, might want to trust the other members of your party because you think the person inside owns the farm.
they said they only kind of own the farm, though. Did Aisley not hear that?
Yeah.
Come get your horse, please.
I
Milo,
don't have any fire spells, so I
Milo,
can't
you
do
hear
it.
some like clinking of glass. And the person says, "I'll be right there."
Cool.
And then I'll go gesture for them to go hide behind a tree or something while I pet the horse that's now tied up to the cart. Loosely tied. I'm trying to make sure that if Venable needs to leave, he can.
Okay. So there's like a kind of like a large piece of pumpkin carved like in the lower lip of the mouth that functions as the door to this huge pumpkin-shaped structure. And the door swings open, Milo.
Oh. Why
Hey,
do we
this
keep moving?
A horrible-looking woman stands before you with a scowl on her face, a swoop of blonde hair with a strawberry red streak behind it, long fingernails on very like dried and wrinkly looking hands. In the background, you can see an entire wall of bottles and bottles of Kaif. You can also see a large centaur whose human parts have long red hair and freckles. And you see a large glass or mug of what looks to be some sort of frosted beverage with colored bits of cinnamon and pumpkin, and maybe even nutmeg on top. It smells delicious inside this pumpkin.
Can I use a divine sense?
Yes, you can.
Detect good and evil until my next turn. I can see anything affected by the hollow spell, know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. And just look at that lady that looks pretty hag-like.
Within 60 feet. Okay. Milo, you detect the presence of two. The person that you're talking to at the door is evil, and the centaur in this structure, you're detecting a faint whiff of evil as well.
Alright, let's fucking go.
Milo's just talking as loud as he can. It's like, "This is a beautiful horse you have here, miss." So he keeps petting it.
She looks down at you and says, Where did you get that? Where did you get that?
"Oh, I found it loose in a pasture over there."
I think you're lying, young one. I'm gonna have to call the police on you. Can you just let go of the reins, please, and give me back my horse?
"Oh, yeah, here you go."
She holds out her bony, wrinkly hand directly
And I cut it
her
off!
face.
Yeah, I hold out the reins, and as soon as she reaches for it, I'm just gonna slice her.
Oh!
Surprisingly.
Are we quick to anger?
Some of
Make
you
an
are.
attack roll, and then we're gonna have everybody roll for initiative. Oh my goodness.
I'll say, Hello's not too fond of hags.
Ah,
and get my +1 on top of my +8, so 9. 8 is 17. Hit? No?
Milo, where are you aiming on this person?
I'm just gonna, assuming I'm slightly shorter,
Yes.
slice upwards.
You slice upward, sort of directly into this person's torso, and she kind of like jumps to the side, and you completely miss. And she laughs at you and says, the graves will be filled this evening. And she backs up.
But Beneval kicks her in the head and kills her instantly. No.
Could everybody roll for initiative, please?
4.14?
If you click on your character and then roll it, it adds the point whatever based on your deck, so you can order it if you get a time.
Oh, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah. It's like my dex must be higher than Pumpkin Lady's.
I mistakenly added Elena twice. Elena, you're 19 or 12?
19.
19, okay.
Have advantage on initiative.
Duck is 4.14, okay. And
Extremely specific.
Aisling, are you 11 or 3?
3.
Wow, the centaur in the background looks magnificent. She is retrieving a bow made out of some sort of dwarven wood, and she's aiming the arrows at you and Beneval.
That's a nice looking arrow, bow and arrow you have there, lady.
I shoot children. Be quiet.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Elena, your first act, actually. What would you like to do?
I got my battle music on, baby. Sorry, I don't know why I said that like that.
Like your Austin Powers.
Yeah. Is the hag out front a little bit closer? Like, is she here, or is she back within? Okay.
She's back within about 10, 15 feet.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, well, I rush
Fuck!
You're as fast as a horse, just so you know.
Hell yeah! Fast as a horse, strong as a bear. Olena kiss. Okay, I would like to rage,
Okay.
and I would like to attack her with
Okay,
my
go for it.
non-cursed right axe.
All right.
25 for the first to hit,
25 hits.
and for the second, an 18.
Tell me where you're aiming with both of your hits.
I'm just gonna do a 1, 2, like across the body.
Like an X.
Yeah.
Elena, your first attack lands squarely across her blouse and tears some of it, revealing more wrinkly skin and a very skinny rib cage underneath. You can go ahead and roll for damage.
Only that first one. Okay.
On the first one. Your second one, however, she ducks out of the way once more, and you miss.
14 points of damage. Wow.
As you land your axe into her flesh, she screams back at you. The Vanguard, is it?
The Virlinian Vanguard. Remember us.
You were too fast in
Don't
stopping
shoot children.
the shipment going to Zadash and the other shipment going to Rovnica.
Yeah, we're really good at this.
You figured out so quickly that we were using the weenie babies to transport them. But I discovered an even faster way to bring the Kaif across Virlinia.
You put it in the water supply.
She's actually... She doesn't respond to that. She's
Okay.
actually going to disengage, so you don't get an opportunity attack.
Wow, rude.
Did you do your little lightning thing?
I raged this turn, so that was my bonus action.
She's gonna
I don't know if
run-
it happens first time.
She's gonna run to the back of the room where she has, where she's standing next to this giant...
Oh! Wait! Before she does that, no! Milo's right. She does have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. 11.
She fails, but she only takes 1 point of lightning.
One
damage.
point of damage. All right.
Shocked it on the way up.
It was just static electricity.
The static electricity on the way out. She runs back to the rear of the room and stands next to her 8-foot-tall mug of multicolored liquid.
And sorry, I'm so sorry.
Something else.
Because I hit her and I'm a slasher, her speed is reduced by 10.
Slasher.
Huh.
Mm.
Oh,
And
speed is
slasher.
reduced by 10. Right
Speed, yes.
there. Speed reduced by 10.
For just
Slasher.
one round, or how long?
Until the start of my next turn.
Every time you hit her, it resets, I think.
She didn't like that.
I wouldn't either.
And she says, Hezlo, point your arrows at Olena Ketsk. I would like to kill her first. That's the end of her turn. That's the end of your turn, actually, right? That's the end of
Well,
her
she moved away.
She
so,
moved.
yeah.
Her
No,
disengagement
the
part.
end of both of our turns.
Okay. Who's next? Oh, this little this hot beverage is going to start shaking. A little to the left, a little to the right. You can see that it has some sort of level of sentience because it can move by itself without anybody else in the room commanding it. And the vessel kind of spins around a little bit, and you can see written in black marker across the rim, it reads Olena, but it's not spelled correctly. It's spelled Alena. This latte is gonna jump across the room and spill itself on top of you, Olena. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Olena.
A 19.
Okay, 18 saves. But all the ground in front of you is now hot, and it's going to be difficult terrain for the foreseeable future. So I'm just going to place some tokens on the board that are, that are like hot.
Does it smell nice at least?
It smells amazing. It smells like cinnamon and nutmeg and fall. It smells cozy and wonderful. It has another action. I can't believe you saved. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. You save. On a successful save, you take 6 bludgeoning damage. And some of the coffee has like landed on your skin. You're going to take an additional 3 points of burning damage. Sorry, Elena.
So 6 damage altogether.
6 bludgeoning, so that's half to 3. And then the plus 3 fire damage. Does that get halved also?
No.
Okay. So 6 total. It still can move. Elena, it's gonna, with its second attack, it's going to slam the ceramic front of its body into you. So you need to dodge it, hopefully with you and your armor. That is an 11 to hit. I think that's gonna miss.
Does not.
All right, so that's the end of its turn. While this is happening, Hezlel calls out to you and says, Vanguard, how did you track us down so quickly?
With the help of a trusty horse. That's all I'm saying.
That's all right, next to act is Doc.
Oh, Duck is. Duck's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And first I'm gonna look to Milo and I'm gonna say, Milo, Catherine the Empress from Russia denied suitors from England and Prussia. Instead she would pine for a lover equine, little dreaming her stallion would crush her. And you can have a bardic inspiration.
Milo's tapping his foot. Clapping along. +8, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a D8 roll.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say, come on, friends. And I'm going to use my story. I'm going to use my Tale of the Runway.
Wait.
To use my reaction to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see.
Uh-oh.
And I can choose a number of creatures within 30 feet of me up to my charisma modifier to immediately use the same reaction.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of come in here. And if Milo wants to use it, and if Aisling wants to use it, and if the horse wants to use it.
Okay. Hold on, let me just count out. Pop over there. And he'll just look at Benable and be like, this isn't your fight horse.
So that is your reaction, just as a FYI.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So I can't take an opportunity swing.
Yeah. And then, so that was my bonus action, that was my reaction. And for my action, I need both of these individuals to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Both the individuals. So the one on the left with the red hair and the centaur legs. Did you say wisdom?
Charisma.
Charisma. That's a 16 for Heslel.
Okay.
And then for the other person, it's a 9.
So the other one has Bane.
And reduced speed.
So it's a -4 to every roll. Like a -D4 to all of her rolls.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. That's a clutch.
Yeah. Attack roll, saving throws.
Vanguard, what are you doing with all these tricks?
Killing you softly with our love.
And I'm done.
Turn order after Duck. It's Milo.
Huzzah!
Hold on, Milo. Can you use the arrow function to tell me? This is a hypotenuse question. How far are you away from? The heck? Oh, you're okay. I need you to actually make a wisdom save before you take a turn. You are somehow caught within some sort of strange aura that grips your attention for a moment, Milo.
Is this a frightening thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Give advantage or immunity?
Yeah, but I also have disadvantage from being sleepy, so I only get one roll, and I rolled a 7, unfortunately. Wait, wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yeah. Okay, Milo, you are now frightened.
What did you roll, just in case?
I rolled a 7 altogether. It was terrible.
Oh, all together. Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you roll? Don't you?
8 altogether. I rolled a 5 plus my 2 for my saves plus my. I'm not a wise man, so. Yeah.
So I think.
Oh wait, wisdom +6. Holy shit, I am a wise man.
Yeah,
11 plus 13.
I say as a paladin.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the inspiration as well. So 13 plus.
What's happening, Milo?
2.
Milo was wise.
We're learning how to play D&D.
Milo was wise the whole time.
Yeah, Milo had it in him all along. I rolled a 15 though altogether now.
15 altogether is not enough. You are frightened for at least this round.
Alrighty.
And Lynn calls out to you. I have a bone to pick with you, whoever you are.
I don't give a shit, miss. And you're just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, run up to the horse and start swinging away.
Oh yeah, because you're still a little boy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Even with the fear effect, because your roll wasn't high enough.
You
I can't move towards the hag, but I can move towards the horse, right?
You're
Yeah.
technically still getting closer to the hag.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then I'll
Yeah.
just move towards this big, stupid magical cup of coffee.
I think you can. I think you can do. You could attack it. I think.
Yeah, I guess I will. Actually,
Oh, wait,
I'm gonna
is
do a
that-
moonbeam on this witch.
Is the I missed that. Is the coffee cup a sentient being?
Yes.
Kind of. It is.
It would also. I apologize. I missed it. It would also need to roll charisma saving throw.
Oh, charisma save. Okay,
I can do up to 3, but I didn't think it was. I
I
thought it was something she had tipped over. I didn't realize it was actually like a creature.
It got a 6 stuck.
It also has Bane then.
Oh my goodness. The cinnamon smell in the air has gotten somewhat stale. Like somebody burnt the cinnamon a little too hard.
Ugh, God, somebody roasted their beans too long in here.
Bane. Oh my goodness. Okay. Milo, do you have the rest of your turn?
Which one's baned?
The one
So
right
the
next to
cup?
you.
The
Yeah.
cup
Um,
and the witch?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna moonbeam the witch.
Uh-oh.
So she needs to make a con save 13.
And is this a spell?
Yeah.
So she has advantage on this one.
But she has a minus D4.
Oh, she's minus D4. Okay, and what ability?
Con 13.
Con 13. And she
And
has
it's a
minus
moonbeam.
4. Dang. Okay, so she got a 5.
Alright, so she takes 2d10. What the hell is a d10? Is this a d10?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a diamond, but with more sides.
A mega diamond. So
D8's
6
better.
plus 9.
It's 6 seconds. I like D12s, but that's like a D20, but sadder.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I went for the d12 and then I saw it was a 12 on top because I smartly put the 12 up top because I always make this mistake. But yeah, she takes 15 points of, I believe, radiant damage.
Radiant damage. One
Hold
of
on,
my
let me
least
double
favorite
check.
types of damage.
Let me double-
My least favorite types of damage.
yeah, it's radiant damage.
Your radiant damage. Yeah, never mind.
Sorry.
No. Please finish that one.
Yeah, you have to.
What went through your head at that moment?
Your radiant damage was like a Hawaiian punch. Ugh,
Oh, okay.
this makes no sense.
Maybe don't say that one out loud.
She
I have a
takes a
random-
d4 of psychic damage for not being able to
For
count.
herself.
I also feel baned now.
Oh shit.
So, Milo,
Yeah, so-
you had jumped off of Benevol's. The Benevol's currently outside the pumpkin, right?
Yeah, I was off Benevol the whole time.
Okay.
And I told him to chill out, but he wants to level up. So Benevol's gonna run up 25 and kick the shit out of this.
You can make an attack roll, and I'll tell you the result.
6 to hit. Let's go, Benevol! 10.
10 total?
Yeah, so he rears up and just whiffs completely.
Yeah. Aims, and it aims at the rim of the glass, and it looks like it's about to tip over and spill something on you, but it reorients itself and lands, and nothing spills out. So sorry, Benevol, no hit there.
I mean, he was just like a cart horse, 6 hours ago, so still learning.
The hag shouts at you. That looks like a case of live, laugh, poof. Nobody.
Another d4 of psychic damage.
Is that the end of Benevol? Only.
Nobody asked her. That's really what got it. We're all just like,
Okay, so I'm gonna risk it and have Benevol run back out. He's gonna come kick and just run. He has a
He's so
10.
bracing.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. He only has
Wait.
10 AC.
You're triggering an opportunity attack on Benevol?
Yeah, he's just gonna stand. Actually, he's gonna run around. He's right behind Aisling, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. He's just gonna stand right there
Okay, you can do that and not trigger attack. Yeah.
and shield Milo's poor little boy eyes from the hag so he doesn't have to look at it. Except he's looking right under his body.
Where's Aisling? Aisling, where are you right now?
In the
the
doorway.
door.
The witch is gonna cast Misty Step
Let me
and
see.
fly out of the pumpkin, and then you see, Ainsley, you see her waving her hands directly at you. You can take a reaction if you like. She's gonna cast this.
I can't.
Aisling?
No, sir. I was in...
It also needs to make the con save again.
Is it a magic spell though?
Yeah, my moonbeam just hangs around.
Look, she gets to do it twice. She still has Bane. My second roll was in that one, so she's gonna get hit.
Okay. So she takes another 2d10. 8. Just 10 damage for that second one.
That hurts. That was not a treat. You can see you like singed a little bit of moonbeam on her neck. So she is hurt. She's gonna call forward a pumpkin, seemingly to fall out of the sky, and there it is.
Right on top of Aisling.
It's gonna land right on top of Aisling. I need you to sort of duck and roll.
What's my duck and roll?
It's, acrobatics.
10.
Okay, so this thing is gonna land on you. It's gonna do 13 bludgeoning on you, Aisling, as this pumpkin that looks like a junior version of the larger pumpkin that you're all standing in. It lands splat on top of you. So you're prone and partially underneath it. And she's gonna use the rest of her turn to keep running back to the farm. And that's the end of her turn.
With half speed?
Yeah.
Or 10 points.
Minus
of her
10?
speed?
Yeah. On the way out, she says, Katsk, I know where your family lives.
They're not there, so okay.
Hey, that's promising your family's still alive, though.
We met them.
Yeah, you stayed the
Oh,
night.
yeah, that's right.
You might have been coming down off of healing.
I have a lot of dust in my veins these days.
It's Hezlald's turn. She's gonna aim her bow at you, Milo.
What are you afraid? Sorry, I just wanted to get that out. That's all.
I thought the hag wanted you to kill Elena. I try to redirect this attack towards Elena.
That's fine. I
Bane.
take half damage.
Centaur, I don't think is baned.
That's alright.
That's good. She's gonna aim both of her arrows at you, Milo. No, she wouldn't shoot a child. Because she works with the town council. She would shoot the cops first. And the closest cop is, I believe, Elena.
Let's fucking go!
Just shoot at Elena. Both arrows will miss and land in the puddles of coffee around you. I got a 2 and a 3. So both
I didn't even need to bane you. Bane yourself.
Oh, that was a good one.
She's gonna back up a little bit and says, "Get any closer to me, Ketsk, and I'm gonna slash these bottles of Kaif." So they spray all over the Vanguard. Then no one will believe that you're the do-gooders that you think you are. You're a Kaifer just like the rest of them.
Can Kaif be ingested through the skin? Do I know this?
Happened to Milo before.
Yeah, you want to make a... Let's see, that would be investigation check. Because you're putting clues together. Maybe some kinds of Kaif do get ingested through the
9.
skin.
Okay.
That's the end of Hezlel's turn. Gonna go to Aisling next. Aisling, you're underneath a pumpkin. What would you like to do?
Am I like completely under?
Yeah, your head and arms are intact. You need a strength roll basically to crawl out from under.
What can I see?
You can see into the rest of. If you move your head to the right, you can see to the rest of what's going on inside the house. If you look to the left, you can see the hag has run back towards the farm.
How far did she get?
About 40 feet away. 40 feet away from where you are.
Bring her down, Aisling!
I will say, "Hey, hag, say hello to my little friend." And I'm going to cast a spell. And
Shoot her with a gun?
no.
Freeze!
That is 60 feet, so right in front of her, a creature will appear.
What kind of creature?
My friend, the Satyr Thornbearer,
Describe what that looks like.
Sounds terrifying.
Like Mr. Thomas, exactly.
Aw.
Oh, they're kind of cute.
Yeah, they look like
Yeah.
goat people, right?
Yeah.
Yo!
It's one of my friends from my neighborhood growing up. And they have very hairy legs, and they walk on those legs, and then they have human upper halves and a nice bow and arrow and horns.
Okay.
So that's gonna be right, because I can cast it 60 feet. So
Okay.
it'll appear right in front of the hag.
Mm-hmm.
Gets its own initiative.
It does. Oh boy. Add a turn.
A 10.
So it'll take its turn next round.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
So it won't do anything this time. I am concentrating,
Concentrating underneath the pumpkin. Got it.
and that was my action. So I did conjure woodland beings. But basically it's friendly to us and friendly to me and my companions. And it is not a summon, so if it hits 0 hit points, then it just dies. It doesn't turn on us, or if I lose concentration, it doesn't turn on us.
Sad, but good for us, I guess.
It just disappears. And then for my bonus action, I will just lay there, I guess. And I can't move out, right?
No, you need to do a strength check to crawl out from under, push the pumpkin out of the way.
Okay, and that would be an action, right?
That would be an action.
Okay. Then
Perhaps your companions want to help you too. That's possible.
I will just lay under my pumpkin for now.
Okay. Start of the next round. Elena, you're surrounded by coffee, but it's your turn to act.
How far is the hag away from me? No, it's
60
farther
plus
away.
10? 60 plus 10, 70 feet maybe?
Do I assassinate a member of the council? Or do we run after this hag?
Yes, and.
Alright.
Also,
That's what I'd like
that's-
to hear. 5.
Milo in child form is just like, yes.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, why not? Well, that would be why not. Jesus Christ! Just to make a dexterity saving throw.
12 total.
Alright, so she takes 3 points of lightning damage, and that's my turn!
That's it?
Yeah.
Death by attrition.
No, I'm gonna take that. No, I'm not.
It happened.
That's my turn.
She shouts at you. Why did you stop the shipment from Hazelward? Who sent you there?
I'll be honest with you, I can't remember. But here's the thing, you gotta stop selling type in a way that can be easily reachable by children. And why are you controlling the type trade anyway? That feels like maybe it's illegal.
Ah.
You're an elected official.
Yes, I am, and I intend to stay that way after I murder all the rest of you.
No. Why are you working with the hag?
You killed the mayor of Mlashtina.
And?
And?
Yes.
Is that the end of your turn, Elena?
That's the end of my turn. I fucked up both my attack rolls, so.
Okay, this hot latte is gonna pour itself onto Milo. The first, that's a 27 to hit.
That'll do it.
That's gonna do 9 bludgeoning damage and 5 fire damage, and spill coffee on the ground all behind you. So all the ground, including the ground that you're currently standing on, is hot. So it's difficult terrain.
9 bludgeoning, 9 fire.
9 bludgeoning plus 5 fire damage or heat damage.
Oh, 5. Okay. And it's safe to say this is magical fire?
This is magical fire, yes.
Alright, so would that be 3 or 2 points of damage?
2 points. It gets halved down. to 2.
Alright, so 11.
It's going to take its second attack and swing the front of its ceramic side to then hit you again. That is a 20 flat to hit.
That'll do it as well.
That's another 9 points of bludgeoning and another 5 fire damage. I need you to also make a Constitution save.
For poison?
Well, I'll tell you in a moment.
It determines if I have to roll a disadvantage.
It's not poisoned.
3 plus 18. So 3 plus 2 plus 3 is 8 points of damage. Or 8 for my save.
Okay. Milo, you notice that with the second attack, that you're scalding all over.
Hold on.
Oh,
sorry. I'm going to silvery barge you.
Wait, do you have disadvantage against poison, or are you?
I have advantage against poison.
You don't have disadvantage on saving throws.
Yeah, disadvantage is just the
Ability check.
Oh, my first was a shitty roll anyway. Then so 3. So what does silvery barbs do?
No, just kidding. I can't. Never mind.
Okay.
I still hasn't been my turn again, so I've already used my reaction. Sorry.
So Milo, you notice with the second attack, you're like patting down your arms from where all the hot coffee is scalding your skin. This second attack has the additional effect of pushing you 10 feet towards the wall. And as you get pushed back, you can see kind of like where the whipped cream and cinnamon are, you see little lightning bolts.
Milo's gonna end this campaign looking like Frankenstein's monster.
Let me roll to see if my hat fell off. I rolled
You're
a
gonna
10,
take-
but my hat fell off.
Milo, I'm sorry, you're going to take some additional thunder damage.
Jesus Christ.
7 points thunder damage.
Cool.
Benevol is within the radius of the Latte. Benevol has to make a Constitution save as well. Milo, could you roll Benevol's Constitution save, please?
Matt, if you kill this horse,
I don't want to kill the horse.
I'm quitting. So keep that in mind.
You rolled a 3, so he's probably gonna die.
A 3.
It'll be your third horse murder, sir.
Benevol is pushed back 10 feet
Oh, hi, Bannerbolt.
and is struck for... Milo, how much did you just take? Was it 10?
I took a fuck ton of damage. I took 29 points
No.
of damage.
Oh,
From
it
the
was
thunder.
7.
It was 7 was the last one.
7
Okay,
was
so
the-
Benevol's going to take 7 points of thunder damage. He's going to neigh angrily at what has befallen him and his life.
I neigh as well, angrily.
The coffee is going to... It hasn't moved yet. It could move. Yeah, it's going to move to where Benevol and Milo are. It's going to move forward 10 feet. That's the end of its turn.
Alright, I'm gonna Misty Step. Well, I'm gonna look around and be like, I'm chasing the hag.
Okay,
Alright.
if you can do what you want. I mean, okay.
Misty Step 30 feet and clutch his fly totem and summon the fly and just chase after this thing. This lady. What's the fly's speed again? I don't see it in the loot channel.
The flying speed is 60.
God, so I can basically catch up to this hag.
You could catch up to the hag.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Just fly above her though, so hopefully she doesn't notice I'm there.
Okay, so Milo, Fly, and Hag, I'm going to put you on the other map where all three of you are, because it's a different map.
Okay. And my moonbeam's just chilling in this.
Oh, I don't think it would have mattered, but I don't think we rolled the cups attacks at disadvantage. We need to remember to do, not at disadvantage, but with the minus D4. Just for next time.
Oh, the second one it might have mattered.
Oh, well, it was a 20, so it would have been a 16 otherwise. Would that have missed?
Yeah, that would have missed.
You would have.
Well, you would
need to
roll.
roll a D4.
So if you roll
Oh.
a 1, it'll hit still.
D4. Got a 3, so it would have been a 17.
Yeah, that would have missed. I don't remember what you. So it was 9 plus 2 for the heat.
Yeah, normally if it hits, it's 9 plus 5 fire, but rounded down to 2, so that would be
So
11.
11, and then would I have been pushed back still from the second attack and taken the extra? What was it? 7 damage.
Yeah, because that was a save from you that failed, and not a roll of its own.
Okay, so it was attack, and then a random little thing. So the 11 still hit. Or wait, I'd get 11 health back, basically.
You have 11 health back.
Okay. Cool. That's neat.
Milo, you're now back in the main area where the farm is, and you can see that you can see in the distance several farm hands are walking the cows back towards the center of the farm and sort of to restrain them again so that they don't run away. And you can see that a couple of the farm hands have like wooden planks and hammers to be able to repair the gate that was destroyed by somebody earlier that day. So you can see these 4 farm hands are all kind of muttering and pulling on the cows to bring them back to the grazing area. There's tons of pumpkins in the grazing area, as you saw earlier, as well as a couple of animals and beehives. Milo, you can continue your turn. You are standing right next to the hag at this moment.
I don't think I can do anything else because I bonus action Misty stepped, and then I think it's an action to bring the fly out.
The fly. Okay.
Yeah, and then I just moved to the full whatever to catch up to it.
Okay. So back to the pumpkin map. The next person to act is, I think,
The Saturn.
Satyr. How do you say it, Satyr?
Satyr.
Satyr.
That's how I say it. I don't know if that's right. I'm gonna
That's
look it
why I
up.
said
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up now.
Satyr. Satyr.
Satan.
Yeah, like Satyr.
I'll be right back.
Oh, wait, no, this says Satyr. I always pronounce my A's like A. Real whisper in the
Satyr
background.
or Satyr? It looks like they're both okay according to Oxford. Satyr or Sad or. All right. Anyway, what's happening? Who's up?
no, I think it's the satyr's turn.
Oh, wait, okay. What does the Satyr do?
Satyr's on the other map.
Okay, let's put the Satyr on the other map. I'll give you a moment.
Satyr appeared right in front of the hag.
Google pronunciation says Satyr. Satyr.
It's weird. I don't like it. Ah!
Satyr.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Satyr.
Like it's a Passover Satyr.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have hit points? Ethan?
Yeah. 38.
Wow. Okay.
I don't call in my friends that are weak. I use my strong friends. Satyr will just move.
Satyr.
Satyr.
The Satyr gets
Satyr gets sadder.
3 ram attacks.
Satyr gets Satyr.
That shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
Yeah.
Does a 10 hit?
10 very much misses.
Does a 10 hit?
I think you know the answer to this one.
Oh, I don't call in my weak friends.
Yeah, what's that about?
You're friends without aim.
Does an 11 hit?
I think you know what the answer to that is.
Satyr's done.
Yeah.
Hey, he tried his best. Okay.
The Satyr is sadder.
The hag screams back in your general direction, Aisling. Just like a cop to fumble at the last minute.
I'm not a cop.
Who are you then? Do you represent the Vanguard?
We're questioning that decision.
You don't know what Vanguard means? You're a horrible hag.
Yes, I am a horrible hag. And you're a horrible aim.
I didn't aim.
She kind of just shrugs her shoulders at the Satyr, who just whiffed in front of her. Is that the end of your turn, Aisling? Or Satyr?
Yes. That's all.
Next to act is Duck. Duck, where are you? What would you like to do?
I'm on the other screen.
Hi, Duck.
Hello.
Hi, Duck. Trapped inside a pumpkin.
I'm gonna assume there's a window right here.
There's a bit of a window there. Yeah, that's true. From the teeth of the jack-o'-lantern, yes.
There's light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at this satyr, and I'm going to give it the eye, and I'm gonna need it to make a wisdom save. Not the satyr.
To the satyr?
The centaur.
The centaur. A wisdom save.
The other hooved creature.
Too many hooves.
You got 6 total.
I'm going to look at her and say, prostrate.
What is going on with my brain now?
And on their turn, she will have to follow through and prostrate herself on the ground.
Oh,
Not to be confused with prostate.
Yes, prostrate, not
Prostrate.
prostate.
Prostrate.
Like she's not. I don't know what horses have, but this is weird.
so she lays. Does it take effect immediately, Doc?
I think she uses her turn to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she will get a chance to save again eventually, right?
It's just a single turn thing.
Single turn? Okay.
Yeah, so she just uses her next turn to do it,
Okay.
and on her following turn, she would be able to stand back up.
Okay.
And then, oh no, Cabernet, no, your horsey needs to leave.
What?
Wait, did Milo get his turn?
I
Yeah.
did. I forgot to move the horse.
So because the horse didn't take its turn then?
Yeah. Can we say the horse disengaged and just sprinted into the corner scared?
Yeah, we can say that.
Okay. Binnable's like, oh god, brother, this is a rough one.
I'm just gonna crawl through the teeth.
Oh, you're crawling through the teeth. I need you to make an acrobatics check, Duck. Because you're crawling through a pumpkin tooth-shaped hole.
Okay. I'm gonna give myself advantage on this, so I get a straight roll. A 10.
It's not enough. You're stuck in kind of like midway through.
Okay. Then I'm gonna look at Elena. And I would say, oh. I'm sorry, did we move on to painting our house now?
No, it's a lint roller.
I would say there once was a beautiful nurse who carried an ugly old purse, but she tripped on the door and fell on the floor, and they both went away in the hearse.
Oh, love a limerick, thank
advantage. Not advantage, give you a D8.
you. Yeah, great.
You
thank
can hopefully beat the crap out of that centaur. She's prostrating herself in front of you.
Hell yeah.
At the end of your turn, Doc?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the other screen where the hag's going to take her turn, and it's okay. So the closest people around her are Milo and the satyr. So I'm just going to roll a die to see which one of you she attacks. That's an even number, so she's going to attack the satyr first.
Vader has a 15 AC.
15 AC.
Yes.
She's gonna start mimicking a pig's oink, and then slash at you with her long fingernails, satyr. And even she saw Bane. Duck doesn't need to see her for the Bane to be active still.
Yep, nope, it's just active for a minute.
So okay.
Yep, so D4 for everything.
Okay, so it's a 19, subtract 3 is 16 to hit.
Yeah.
That's going to do 18 points of slashing damage on the satyr.
Okay.
She will slash with her other hand, so same thing. And the Bane also affects the second attack?
Yes, all attacks. And
Every
all...
attack? Okay, for the minute. Okay, so total is -1 is 18. Total is 18.
Yeah.
That'll do another 18 points of slashing damage on the satyr.
Satyr's still up.
And hopefully taking notes on how to hit.
Yes. She tells. In fact, she tells the satyr. I don't know if the satyr is sentient. That's how you and that's how you do it, Copper. She looks over. She looks over at this child sitting on a fly next to her, kind of like buzzing around. She's swatting at the air. Like, what are you doing, child?
She's swatting at my fly.
Yeah, just in the air. That's all. She's not attacking. Just
Say, I'm gonna kill you, miss.
Since when did children start acting like this? That's the end of her turn. Although Milo at the start of your next turn and Satyr needs to make a save at the start of your next turn, based on where she's coming.
She's not gonna run away from us. She's not scared.
Not presently.
Oh.
Who's next to act? Oh my goodness! After the hag, it's Heslel's turn. Heslel is standing over Olenna. She's taller than you, Olenna, by several feet. She's a centaur. She's standing above you, complaining that the police have gotten way too involved in her business in Virlinia. Ketsk, well, you do understand we had to take over your farm because of the red wine that you and your family make, correct?
Land back, bitch.
Yeah. So I didn't think there was going to be any negotiation with you. So tonight's the night. She holds up her weapon, which is a pike, and tries to
She
slam
prostrates.
She's prostrating.
She's prostrating. Oh my goodness.
So she's bowing down, getting on the ground.
You're right.
Elena.
Land back, bitch.
She's bowing down to you, Olenna, and cursing at her luck the entire time.
Which would make her prone.
So she's prone now. Okay. She's prone and prone. I'm writing this down.
Alright, I'm having somebody over after, and I realized I really needed to vacuum.
So Duck, she can't do anything else because she still has this like command thing going, right?
Yep, she has to spend her turn following the action, which prostrating is like literally getting on your stomach and belly in front of someone.
Rimany, that's the end of her turn. Aisling, you're stuck on her pumpkin, but you can do something.
Oh, I'm pretty comfortable under here.
I'll come and get you up when she's dead. I guess you're kind of safe under that pumpkin.
Oopsie doopsie. Sorry, Elena. She needs to make a save. Oh, I have to make an attack.
You are prone.
Are ranged attacks disadvantage when you're prone? Yes.
Yeah.
Does a 22 hit?
What are you aiming at?
The
As
The-
well.
Heslel.
A 22
We
hit.
got that.
Although she's prone also, right? So it doesn't matter.
22 hits.
Yeah, 22 hits. Yeah, 22
Disadvantage.
hits. I can't believe they're hitting a prone woman.
Equal opportunity, miss.
Hmm.
So she takes. You can't roll a disadvantage. It's a 1 teat. Jeez, what the hell was that?
Looks like an ice knife.
It is an ice knife, but I don't know what happened with all of those dice that just came out.
Roll damages. Click. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
23.
So, no, it's So it's 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then she needs to make a dex save.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Elena? Okay.
But luckily it's an advantage for me.
If she's prone, is it a disadvantage? No.
20.
18 total for dexterity.
Okay, and Elena, you got higher than a 15, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then that is 19 divided by 2 cold
Eight.
damage.
19 divided by 2 is 9.5. So it goes down to 9. Are we both hit by 9?
Yeah,
Mhm.
both. Yeah. Because
Yo!
it's split.
Nice.
Yeah, that was cold.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wouldn't the kite behind her explode too? All over the horse.
Yeah.
That's a great point, Milo. Why would you say that out loud? But valid.
Because would it reach 10 feet?
It's the target and each creature within 5 feet.
Each creature within 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All
like
right,
a
so-
magical explosion of ice.
It's sentient ice, it knows.
Horrifying.
And where? Oh, Milo, you ran away. Duck your ass out of a window.
That's right. The centaur is on the floor. I'm like, what's going on here?
There's a horse.
Mhm.
How much damage has the horse taken?
It's like halfway dead. You don't have to worry about the horse.
Oh, I will save the horse so I can watch the love triangle.
What? There's no love triangle. Oh, the horse immediately feels better. It's like you don't see any more burn wounds on its fur. It's maroon fur, so it looks like the Benevol is feeling a lot more happy in this moment.
The horse is maroon?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like-
terrifying.
That's 9 hit points plus 2 temporary hit points.
Oh, 2 temporary. Interesting. 2 temporary
The
points.
horse.
Okay. Is that it, Aisling?
That's it. I'm just gonna chill out under my pumpkin until someone pushes it
On the
off me.
ground. Guess what, everybody? Round 3 is now beginning, and Elena, that means it's your turn to act.
Take out a shotgun. Okay. I'm going to hit her with advantage.
Yep. And don't forget you also have Bardic if needed.
Okay, 26 for the first.
Ow! Ow! I think this is gonna hurt.
Oops. And a 19 for the second.
They both hit. Elena.
Ignore that 26. I accidentally rolled.
Okay.
Okay. 24 total damage.
24 total.
Yeah.
Yow!
And she has to make a dexterity saving throw.
9.
So she takes 3 points of
No,
lightning
yes.
damage.
Yes, why do you do this? You could have joined us. We could have split the profits.
You are on my family's ancestral land, and you are talking about profits.
Yes, that's right. To give you some credit, you do know how to make a good Merlot.
I don't respond.
Is that the end of your turn, Elena?
That's the end of my turn. That was my
Okay.
action. Her speed is reduced by 10.
Speed is reduced like that. Who's speed?
Heslow.
So she's prone and her speed is. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Just letting you know.
Prone and speed minus 10. Okay. Not like she's going anywhere anytime soon.
This is true. Just wanted to put it out there.
This pumpkin is going to move forward to be right at the window where Duck is and pour itself onto Duck.
Rude.
Ah. I can't say anything, but it's going to pour itself on top of you, Duck. Let's see what the attack roll is. First attack roll is a 21 to hit.
Minus
That's
a
gonna
D4.
do. Oh, yes. An 18 to hit?
It does.
Yeah, it does hit.
Yeah.
And 18 is going to do 9 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of fire damage. It's going to kind of like swirl, the ceramic vessel is going to swirl around and slam into you a second time, Duck. Still baned. So that's going to be...
It's slamming through the jack-lantern teeth.
It's going to be 11 to hit. Duck is kind of like stuck in
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Teeth trying to get out. So I guess Duck's behind is stuck in there and
Yeah.
it's just pouring itself on.
Yeah.
Until you hit Duck.
You can't see it, Milo, but Benevo can just see I'm just like Donald Ducking it. It's just bird butt, you know.
Bird.
Hit.
I think the second hit misses.
It does.
That's the end of its turn.
And I kept concentration.
Oh, you rolled it. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Okay, we're gonna go back to the other screen where Milo is sitting on a fly. Milo, before you start, you need to make a con. Hold on, is a con save? Oh, I'm sorry, a wisdom save, because you're within the hag's radius.
19
That's not enough
to save. Okay.
because did you still have the fear effect on you from the prior round?
Oh, I never rolled, I guess, so I don't even know if I should be here.
Yeah. All right. How do we figure this out? Because if you were afraid, you wouldn't actually move toward her, right?
Could you just like have him roll the missed fear from like last turn to see?
Okay. So her first, because she has two different fear effects. The first fear effect is supposed to last a whole minute.
And do I roll?
You are allowed to repeat. You are actually allowed to repeat the saving throw if you can see the hag within your line of sight. So you could use this turn to repeat. Let's just say you can use this turn to repeat that saving throw against the initial fear.
So the initial one was a natural 20 for the initial one, I guess.
Okay, so if you got a natural 20, then you are not afraid. So she can't use her secondary effect. So instead, she's just gonna do something else, which is slash you in the face with her claws, Milo. I think
her
she's
turn.
thinking.
It's her turn. I thought it was my turn.
Oh, is it your turn? I'm sorry. That's right. It's your turn. But you have to make the save before she acts because you're in her. All right. So go ahead, Milo. Sorry. Thanks for correcting me.
Yeah, I'm gonna slash at her first.
Okay. She's not gonna like that.
I don't think it hits. 16 for the first one.
It does absolutely nothing. She kind of moves out of the way a little bit. She moves her waist ever so slightly, and you completely miss.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, 9 for the second one.
That also misses. She kind of dances again and moves to the right, and your weapon completely misses.
And then my fly is going to bite her.
Okay, go for it.
Natural 20 for that one, of course, because my fucking fly would hit this thing.
Lit as hell. Badass fly. To be fair, I guess Milo technically wasn't moving towards her of his own volition. He was on a fly.
Although
I saved on the thing.
with Milo's,
Oh no, I know. But just
with
in general.
Milo's ability, Milo controls the fly. So if Milo was afraid, he wouldn't have flown
Oh, okay.
fly in that direction.
But I rolled a natural 20 for that.
So now the fear is gone now on Milo. There's no fear.
Fearless.
So 2d6, and then they have to make a con save.
But you said nat 20, but is that the total?
The nat 20 plus 5, 25.
Okay. So that hits. What's the damage, Milo?
And once again, can we just all look at the satyr and say, dude, even the fly did better than you.
Even the fly.
8 points of damage.
What
Oh
kind?
wait, it's doubled. And then she has to succeed on a DC 13 con save.
Milo, you notice when the fly that you're on top of bites into the flesh of this hag's forearm, there is no mark whatsoever on her arm. You said she had to do something else?
Yeah, she has to make a 13 con save.
Con save. Total is 24.
All right, she makes it.
Okay.
Milo
the horse.
was going to have the fly just fly up 10 feet and take the opportunity attack.
Okay, like straight up in the air, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. So that's what's still the bane. The total is she's gonna slash at it. That is 19 to hit the fly.
To hit the fly?
Oh, actually, did you say the fly is flying straight up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay, she can't reach the fly, so
Well, she could because I was on the ground level attacking her.
Oh, that's right. So it
19
would be
would hit.
It would be a 19.
And probably just kill this thing immediately, I think.
Maybe. Total damage is 18 slashing damage.
Yeah, that fly's dead.
Okay, so she's gonna slash at the fly. It disintegrates into these magical black ashes, and Milo, you fall off the fly onto the ground. You need to make a Constitution save.
For what?
Probably
My fly dying.
scared.
You fell off the fly.
See if I cry because my fly died. You said con?
Con.
14.
Yeah, it's enough. So Milo, you land safely enough on the ground without hurting yourself, but your fly is kaput for the moment.
Okay, I'm just gonna then back away from her because the opportunity attack already happened. I can't move this guy, but I'm gonna back up so she starts wailing on the satyr instead of me.
Okay.
That's it, actually. You know what? Good move.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so I'm gonna stay within 10 feet of this. Well, I would like to be behind the satyr and her, so the satyr's in between me and her.
Okay. We can say that you're behind the satyr.
Yeah, and I'm within 10 feet of him, and then the horse on the other map
So then Benevol is going to take a turn. Benevol feeling at full strength.
is gonna sprint over and stomp it.
Okay, at Heslel, who is already damaged.
That's a natural
Advantage.
20 again. My animals are killing it. Alright, so Benevol just does 9 bludgeoning damage, so he does 18 bludgeoning damage to her.
Oh my
Yes, Kim.
as Benevol cleaves Heslel's skin, a tear kind of comes from his eye because
Horse
it's
on
like
horse
kin
violence.
killing kin. But
Benevol doesn't give a fuck.
Elena can see that Heslel is almost dead, and she screams out at you, Ketsk, you've always been known for your kindness and mercy. You don't have to kill a businesswoman. You can just send her to the jail in Zadash. Can't we make a deal?
I am not my father.
That I agree. You are better than your father. You are wiser than your father.
And I take a lot less shit.
He's constipated. Constantly.
It's true, yeah.
Doc, I believe it's your turn next.
Oh, Satyr.
Yep.
Oh, Satyr goes next. I'm sorry.
Back to the other map.
It's so complicated. Satyr,
We
Still
split the
alive.
party.
Satyr, actually, before you take a turn, because you're within her radius, I need you to make a wisdom save.
With +2 on your save.
18.
18 is enough to avoid the glare of the hag. Well, what else would you like to do?
I will also. I guess it doesn't matter if I go backwards or not. I'll go there.
Okay, and because her reaction was triggered, she can't hit you.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she needs to make a dexterity save.
Okay, she has a bonus to dexterity. Total is 20.
Minus a d4.
Minus a d4.
Right?
Total is 16.
It wouldn't have mattered. She would have saved no matter what.
Okay.
But she does take half of this.
What is it?
The satyr pulls out just a single arrow, and then it shoots at her, and then just splits into like a whole lot of arrows. A hail of arrows.
Hail of arrows. Okay.
5d6. But they
5d6. Ah!
They are magical.
Okay.
So 20 divided by 2 is 10.
So both of you can see, both the Satyr and Milo can see that these arrows are actually doing some damage. She's bleeding a little bit from the multiple arrows that have kind of stuck her in her legs and arms.
And no matter what, whether she saved or not, she instantly dies, actually.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Game
We
over.
win!
Stormseye is safe.
Can we tell how she's doing after the moonbeam and the hail of thorns? She's probably
Milo, you're very close, Milo. She doesn't look hurt at all.
Oh, fine.
Just like maybe a hair out of place, a little bit of skin lost, but she does not look hurt at all.
Tight.
Satyr, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to go to somebody else. I don't know who.
Who will it be? It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. Is it Duck? Duck goes after the Satyr. Duck, you're stuck in a window. What are you going to do next? You can't go back unless you want to back into the pumpkin spice latte.
I'm going to Misty Step.
Whoa.
Bloop. Then I'm going to walk over here.
Behind Elena, okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the pumpkin.
Ah!
Does an 11 hit?
11 misses. It clinks right off the ceramic exterior of whatever creature this is and lands on the ground.
I can't hit anything to save my life.
Hesnel shouts at you, Duck. Come on, Duck, isn't it? Duck, you're in the Vanguard too. Just can you convince the Ketsk, this amazing Ketsk in front of me to lay down her arms? And you don't have to kill me today.
Oh, we're probably going to murder you.
Love you, Doc.
Just kidding. We're not going to murder you. We're just going to knock you out and then throw you into jail.
Oh, yes. I much prefer this. See, I knew you were the reasonable one in the group, Duck. All right, so back to the Hag. The Hag is going to slash at the Satyr. And even with a Bane, that's going to be 18 to hit.
Yes.
Satyr, you're going to take 18 points of slashing damage.
Satyr only had 2 left.
So what happened? Does it just lay on the ground, disappear? How does it work?
It just fades away.
Okay.
Goes back.
The Hag is going to turn around and chase Milo and slash at Milo, like slash at Milo's neck, I guess, because you're a little lower to the ground. Okay, even with the Bane, that's going to be 7, 16, 20, 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
That's 18 point slashing damage. I feel bad. I really do feel bad, little one, but you and your friends should not have come a-knocking.
Milo's just looking at her with rage.
She's not leaving the scene, so that is the end of her turn. We're going to go back to the pumpkin, where it is now Heslel's turn. And Heslel is no longer prone? Prostrate?
This has spent half her movement getting up, and is minus 10 points of movement.
Minus 10 speed, okay. But can she stand now?
Yes, but that uses half her movement.
She's going to stand. She's not going to run away. She's going to attack you, Elena.
Sure!
I'm sorry, Ketsk. This is just how it has to go. Ooh, that's a good roll. Okay, that total is with her pike. That's going to be 18 to hit.
That does hit.
That does 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
She's then going to jump in the air and push at you with her hooves. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's 11 bludgeoning damage. And she's gonna kind of flick her hair over her shoulder like she knows she's doing a good job. I'm still in this, Kess. This isn't over yet. She kind of cracks her knuckles a little bit more. Mm-hmm. 3 against 1. That's not fair, is it?
I'm not saying anything.
Aisling, you are next. You're still under a pumpkin, I believe.
Still just chilling with my pumpkin.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna try to get out of the pumpkin.
Okay, I need to make a strength roll, please.
I don't need to do that.
Oh, you have a thing?
I do.
Mhm.
Can the pumpkin on top of me is not sentient. It hasn't done anything. It's just an actual pumpkin.
It's an actual big pumpkin, yes.
Then it probably doesn't have a con save that it can make. So
Oh, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna reduce it.
I think you can reduce it. Yeah, it's not smart. It doesn't have a brain.
No. So it is now 1/8 its normal size.
Ooh.
Or no, reduced to 1/8 of normal. Whatever that. It's tiny.
Okay. And that means now, Aisling, that you are free from being underneath it. You can stand if you want.
I can stand, and I will. The pumpkin also has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. In case you're wondering.
Disadvantage. Oh, I'll write it down.
And bonus action. Can I use a bonus action to stomp on the tiny pumpkin?
Like as an attack?
I just squished the pumpkin.
This would count as an attack, I think.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so unless it's a special ability, I don't think I can let it happen.
I thought it was just a pumpkin. I will start moving toward the hag.
Okay. So you're leaving the giant pumpkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can only move 15 feet, so I don't know where that would put me.
I mean, if you move south 15 feet, you're still on this map. But that would be toward the hag.
Is that 15 feet?
1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. It'd be one block more north, so it'd be here.
Oh. I can't see any of the grid lines.
Oh, okay.
Am I the only one that can't see them?
I don't think there are.
No, we
Yeah,
can't.
either.
But they're all faces are there.
They were on there, and then they went away.
Oh, they were on there? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can put them back.
I think they went away when you started like flipping between the two screens.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it.
That's fine. That's my turn.
Okay, so now it's round 4, I think. Guess what? Elena Katz goes first.
Hi! Oh my god, so nice to see everybody here. I'm gonna attack the lady in front of me.
Oh, well, what's
22 to hit,
I mean, ow, Elena Katz,
and a 19 to hit,
no, oh, they both hit, ow.
15 on the first, and 18 on the second.
Okay, Elena, so with both slashes of your axe, you've carved like a huge, created a huge gash of flesh that's now bleeding from the center of her torso, and she's bleeding out onto the floor in front of you. It's disgusting. Your blood has landed on the clothes that you're wearing. It's smelling slightly of iron now in the room. That's how much blood you've taken out of her with these 2 hits. She's
You
still
know the feeling,
barely...
we're assassinating her, right? I'm just gonna look at Duck and be like, I mean, this is an assassination. We're probably gonna have to explain ourselves to the authorities. How do we feel about that?
I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to arrest her, make a example of her.
Okay.
It's a lot harder for us to explain ourselves
Yeah.
when a council member is dead.
Yeah.
I
So-
just yell from outside the pumpkin. They only call it an assassination when they're rich.
She's rich. Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
I'll
actually-
make my the
Actually,
damage that I did non-lethal, so that I'm not trying to kill her. I'm just trying to bring her to 0.
Okay, she's still alive. She's like begging and pleading for her life.
And yeah, can she roll a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity save on Centaur. total is 19.
Okay, so she passes, so she only takes 0 points of lightning damage.
Woo.
Also, you can't make lightning damage non-lethal. Be 2 dice.
I know, yeah.
Oh,
But I knew I'd rolled low, so. Okay, that's my turn.
okay. Next to act is the coffee. Coffee's movement. The coffee's going to chase Aisling out of the pumpkin and pour itself onto Aisling.
Done nothing to the coffee. I didn't even come inside the pumpkin.
It's going to pour itself on you, Aisling. Sorry. Not once, but twice. Is it still Bing? Yes, it's still Bing. Oh my goodness. All right. First roll is a 19.
Yeah.
Second roll is an 18.
Yeah.
So the first one's going to do 9 points bludgeoning and 5 fire. Hot coffee is scalding your skin and your wings. Your wings are kind of like curving inwards just ever so slightly. And the second hit will do the same. 9 more bludgeoning and 5 more fire damage. Because you were hit twice in a row, I also need you to make a con save, Aisling.
13.
The hot coffee has pushed you.
I'm going to use my action on this one.
Oh.
I'm going to use Silvery Barbs to force Aisling to re-roll.
Force Aisling to re-roll. Okay. Aisling, you get to re-roll.
And then I'm going to give Elena advantage on her next roll.
So Aisling, you get to re-roll your con.
A 6.
Okay, you're still going to be pushed by the Latte 10 feet back. So that's towards the other farm. And you're going to take 6 points of thunder damage. And when you're hit the second time, you see like small lightning bolts appear within the whipped cream on the top layer of this beverage. And then it's going to end its turn there. I believe Milo is next to act. Milo?
How far away from Aisling am I?
Only 10 feet away now.
Okay.
Yeah,
we were like 60 feet away before.
Well,
also,
now you're at the border of the map, and Aisling is also at the border of the map, so that's only 10 feet.
I also just rolled my 3 Constitution saves for those hits because I'm concentrating on a spell, and I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3 on 3d20s.
So the spell is gone.
Yeah, so the pumpkin is normal size again.
Oh, okay, let's make that happen, and then we'll return to Milo.
I don't really care how big the pumpkin is because I'm not under it anymore.
It is blocking your friends from escaping through the front door. They'd have to climb out a window or break down the pumpkin.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, Milo.
Yeah.
Dead fly, dead setter. The hag is right next to you. What would you like to do?
I mean, she's not even looking slightly injured, so
Yeah.
This is a bad call. Definitely wouldn't have ran after her knowing that. Well, if Aisling is only 10 feet away from me, let's see, I have 13 hit points. I'm going to just lay on hands 35 hit points back into me. And then I'm gonna...
Back at 43 hit points.
Yeah, going to... I'm at 48 hit points.
Oh, 48?
It didn't track it from one map to the other.
Okay, I'll fix that here.
I'm just gonna roll the dice, I guess, and just walk back to Aisling.
Give her an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
She's gonna try to slash you in the back. She has Bane. So 2 plus... that is 18 minus 3, 15 total to hit.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Wow, she's...
Alright, so back on the other...
Back on the other map. Okay. Let's bring Milo back. So you're basically next to Aisling now.
If I move 10 feet, I still have 15. I'm gonna move in between Aisling and this cup of coffee and swing away.
Oh,
Alright, 6 plus 8 is 14 to hit.
a 14 hits.
No, it does. Cool.
Yes, it does.
It's a big ass cup of coffee.
A huge cup of coffee. You kind of crack the exterior with your blade. And how much damage is it?
10 points for the first one.
Yow. Uh-huh.
Oh, natural 20. Focus. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go.
Smite the pumpkin spice latte.
I'm going to put a smite into this one.
Pumpkin
Uh-oh.
Smite Latte.
That's the episode title now. That was good.
No, please don't. You just keep making his head bigger and bigger, and it is already ginormous.
I know.
It's because of all my hair. It's full of secrets.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so 1d8. 2d8. Okay, so I rolled 3d8 and double.
3d8 and double it. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
That's not good.
Wow, that one flew. Another fucking one. The double damage is I rolled a 2, a 1, and a 1, so fuck me. That's 8 plus 5 is 13 points.
13.
Full smite, bro.
Total of 23. That was good.
No, that was doubled.
No, I know, but from your previous hit as well.
No! To make me feel better.
Milo, you do notice with this series of attacks, the level of liquid inside the vessel has gone down. There's still that like puffy cloud of sugary whipped cream on top, and you can smell the cinnamon and nutmeg is really hitting you. But the overall amount of liquid, and it's hot liquid, has gone down inside the vessel. So it's something is happening.
And then Venable is going to try and knock out the councilwoman.
Okay.
Non-lethal horse
Non-lethally?
hoof.
Question mark.
Yeah, non-lethally.
Non-lethally. Okay.
Sounds boring.
15?
It's not your horse, Aisling. Hezlel kind of rolls over a little bit, and Venable misses with his hooves.
Wait, is she on the ground?
No, that was just for flavor.
Oh, okay. There you go.
What?
So 15,
Yeah,
and then
misses.
Venable will just walk next to Elena
No.
and be there now instead.
Okay.
I'll pet Venable.
Oh, the Venable seems to enjoy that. Okay,
That's your action.
that's the action. Milo's turn is over. Venable is gone. Duck, you're back in it. Would you like to try something? The centaur woman in front of you looks almost dead.
Yeah, I think Elena has that one taken care of.
You misty step through the window and
Through the
out
wall.
to the through the wall. Yeah, through the window in the wall, the teeth with the jack-o'-lantern. Outside to the grass, Duck? Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And outside you see this pumpkin spice latte right in front of Milo and your friend Aisling, who has taken a beating recently. Okay.
I will try to attack the pumpkin spice latte.
Okay, go for it. And by attack you mean
Eldritch Blast.
just blast. Go for it.
Guessing a 13 doesn't hit.
Yeah, your Eldritch Blast kind of clinks
Ah!
off the side and
Oh my gosh.
ricochets off into the ground. Nothing happens.
Does a 20?
But a 20 hits.
13 damage.
13 damage. Wow. Okay,
10
so
force, 3 cold, so now you're becoming a frappe.
yes, actually, Milo especially can see this. It looks like and it feels like the temperature of the liquid is starting to change from hot to something a little bit colder. You can see like ice crystals forming in the froth in front of you.
And I also would have yelled, "You've got this, Elena. Don't kill her. We don't need to go to jail ourselves. Do not be like Milo. Be unlike Milo."
Hobbs can't go to jail.
I'm getting rid of Jim.
Remember, we are here for peace and love and friendship and getting to the bottom of the issues.
I can't hear you. There's a pumpkin in the way.
I think you're lying to me.
What?
All right, who's next? Duck?
Where's little elf feet? Ace is
That's
at
level.
1 hit point?
Yeah. Aisling's almost dead. She's gonna crack her knuckles and look at Benevol, and then look at you, Elena, and then she's gonna try to punch you in the face, Elena.
Oh.
Oh, that's a 28 to hit.
Oh, you're so strong.
Yes, I train. That's why it hurts so much.
Mm-hmm.
28 with a punch of the face. That's 9 points bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Probably halved.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna use her front hooves to push you again and try to get you right in your collarbone. That's what she's aiming at. Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Silvery barbs.
Somebody, what? I thought you're. What are you? You can't see me from outside, Doc.
Yes, I can. There's a window. I'm literally looking right
Silvery
at
barbs. Fine.
Wait, also the first one is Bane. Oh no, she's not Bane. Never mind.
She's not Bane. All right, so silvery barbs means it's a 10 to hit, which I think is gonna miss.
That misses.
Oh, who's... I can't see the turn order. Who's next in the turn order?
After Heslel,
Yes.
it's Aisling.
I'll give Aisling advantage on their next roll.
Okay, you can do
Okay.
that during her turn.
It's part of Silvery Barbs, so you force someone at disadvantage, and you can give somebody advantage.
She's kind of like dancing in front of Elena. Yeah, come and get me, Ketsk.
That's an open invitation for non-lethal damage.
You're right.
We don't know where she is. She's in a pumpkin.
Aisling,
I'm not there.
Aisling, you are hurt. You're outside this pumpkin. You can also see the latte in front of you has kind of changed its temperature. But your friend Milo is now close to you, and Duck is not so far from you as well. What would you like to do, Aisling?
What's the hag doing? Does the hag look like she's like running away still, or does she look like she might come back for us?
No, the hag looks like she's definitely running away. When she took her turn, she was running, not in the direction of town, but like towards the forest area where you were earlier.
Sorry. Can I go to the other map?
Yes,
No, I
you
don't
can.
move. I'm going to stay where I am, but I just want to see where she is.
Well, she did take her turn, so she's not on this map anymore.
Oh, she ran very, very far away?
No, she just ran south to a different map.
Oh, I want to... Can I see her? Where can I see her?
You can see her diagonally. She would be here.
So many
Sorry.
maps. That's roughly how far from me?
From you?
Yeah.
40 or 50 feet?
Oh, that's
Diagonally?
perfect.
Something like that. About 40 to 50 feet, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, she's within 150 feet, so...
She is, yes. What would you like to do, Aisling?
Okay, so... I just look at her and say... Don't trip. I'm tired. And so all of that area around her is going to just sprout a bunch of just thorns and vines and all of that fun stuff.
Okay.
And so I cast Spike Growth.
Aha. Spike growth. Okay.
So it's difficult terrain. And if she moves, for every 5 feet she moves, she takes 2d4 piercing damage
Aha. Okay.
while she's in it.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Anything else, Aisling?
Yeah. I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to do some drugs. I heal 20. I get 5 temporary. That's my turn.
Okay. It is now the next round, and Elena Ketsk is in front of a slowly dying centaur named Hesla Rigatoni. Elena, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'd just like to take the back of my axe and pop her right on the head.
Okay, go for it.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally, okay.
17 to hit.
That's enough to hit.
Okay. So I'll just pop her for the rest of her. What I assume, like 10 points of damage.
She's bleeding out, but she's like coughing and breathing a little bit, so she's not dead.
Okay.
She's
Is she
begging.
down?
She's not unconscious yet. She's still like
Okay.
breathing.
Well, then I'll bop her again
Ooh,
for a 19 to hit.
it hits.
Non-lethally. 8 points of damage.
She's now unconscious, not dead, and bleeding from her like sort of chest and torso here.
Okay.
It's gross. Benevol
I-
kind of freaks out and as a reaction backs up 10 feet.
Alright, valid. And
Yeah.
can I use my bonus action to tie her legs together?
No, that's not as
Because
bonus.
I'm not
action.
going to do anything else during this turn. I'm just going to
Okay.
stand here.
Okay. Okay. The latte is gonna pour itself onto Milo. Sorry, Milo. And it's still baned. Let's see what happens. All right, Milo. First roll is 19 to. Oh no, with a bane, 17 to hit. It's gonna miss. How is Milo's AC 21? What happened?
It's not. It's only 19.
Oh, is it
I
19?
cast a Shield of Faith
Okay.
a couple sessions ago, and I think it just
It
automatically
kept on. Yeah.
kept it.
Milo, the first hit misses. It's then kind of like spin around and try to slam into you a second time. This time it's gonna hit. Even with the Bane, that's a 21. It's gonna do 9 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of cold damage. Little like ice crystals are kind of like digging into your skin.
Okay.
That's all it's gonna do. It's not gonna move. Milo, you're actually next to act.
I'm gonna hit this coffee.
Go for it.
Natural one, which I get to re-roll to a 17. That's a little better.
Oh.
Yes, 17 will hit.
Plus, okay. 12 points of damage for the first hit.
Wow. Okay.
Another
Milo,
natural
it is
20.
once again very visible. The amount of liquid inside this vessel has started to shrink even more as a result of that direct hit.
I rolled another natural 20. I'm rolling my.
Okay. That's gonna hit. Oh my goodness. Latte down.
I'll
Damage.
just go ahead and do my last level 1 spell slot for another smite. Or
I feel it's going to be better than a 1 and a 3 and a whatever the other one was.
Right?
it's already better than my max from that. It's a 7 plus 9, so 18 plus 5, 23 points of damage.
What? Milo, you've kind of cracked a little bit. Like you've cracked a few chips of ceramic out of the exterior. 1 or 2 more cracks, and you think it might start to leak liquid and lose its energy. So you're getting close.
Okay, and that's my turn. Wait, the horse.
Benevol can do something, but Benevol would not approach the bleeding body of Heslo, by the way.
Benevol stomps on Hazel's head. No, 5, 10. It's hard without the grid lines. Hold on, let me measure real quick.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. 30 to move to the pumpkin, which I imagine is still blocking the door.
Correct.
So Hazel will just kind of hop up on his front legs and back kick the pumpkin out if he
Okay,
can.
give me a strength check with Benevol. Let's see if Benevol can kick this.
Like a donkey.
Plus 4. God dang. baby.
Yeah.
Nice. Now we just need to get him a little bit more comfortable with blood.
12. I think it's just because it's a centaur.
So
just
yeah,
a-
it's not Benevol. It's not enough to kick down the pumpkin. I mean, really good effort. So he tried, but it's not enough. He's going to need to kick a little bit harder.
Milo gives him a thumbs up for trying. He says, "You're doing great, Benevol." And Go stomp in Hezboll's head. No, I'm just kidding about that second part. But he does say he's doing a great job.
Intrusive
And
thought.
that's his turn.
Okay, Duck, you are outside of the pumpkin. There's a pumpkin spice latte in front of you, as well as Milo and Aisling.
Attack the latte.
Okay, go for it. How will you attack the latte?
Poorly. The 14 hit.
What are you trying to do? Well, like what weapon?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, it works. It hits.
Oh, 14 hits?
A 14 hits.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
7 damage.
What kind of damage?
4 force, 3 cold.
Force and cold. Yeah, they both seem to work.
Beautiful. Attack it again.
Attack it again. Okay.
And I missed. It was almost a 19. 10.
10 misses.
What can I do? Can I do anything? Can I do anything else helpful?
So actually, the cold damage that you just didn't hit, so I subtracted that.
So cold doesn't
The force,
hurt.
yeah, the force damage did hit.
Oh, so it's immune to cold?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's in its cold era now. It's not a hot beverage anymore.
yeah. It's almost October.
That's all I've got.
Okay, we're gonna go next to the hag. I guess Aisling, because you cast a spell, you would be able to see the hag is running
Oh.
away.
Sorry, can I?
Oh yes, go ahead.
I'm going to look at Milo and say, there once was a girl named Sam who did not eat roast beef and ham. She ate a green apple, then drank some Snapple. Some say she eats like a lamb. And give them Bardic Inspiration.
What? Have you just been writing limericks late at night? Like,
No, I've been Googling.
okay. Milo is inspired, Patrick.
Yeah. It's now the hag's turn. The hag, Aisling would be able to see this because Aisling just cast a spell. The hag is like running away. She's not complaining. She's not saying anything hurts.
We'll get you one day, my pretty.
Just check her speed again. Because I know it's good, but how good is it? The radius is 30, Aisling?
No, the radius is 20.
Radius is 20. So she can get outside of the radius with her speed.
And her speed is halved while she's in it.
Oh, her speed is half. Then she can't do that.
It's difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain, so she can do half. Okay, so she can get like this far. And she's gonna take some damage, right? What is the damage?
How far did she move?
She moved 3 blocks.
So she moved 15 feet. So that's 2, 4, 6 D4. 15 damage.
And it's piercing?
Yeah.
Okay. Aisling, you from where you're standing, you can't see her or hear her complain at all about the pain that she is experiencing. Maybe it's not even hurting her very much at all. That's the end of her turn.
It's magical piercing.
Yeah. Sasha,
I don't think we're ready to fight her, it sounds like.
Sounds like. Well, I don't know. Aisling seems to think it's doable.
Aisley laid under a pumpkin for the whole battle, so.
Aisling, I think that's the end of the hag's turn. So do you go next?
I have no idea.
Oh, Heslel is unconscious, so Heslel's just gonna like sit there and breathe. But then Aisling, you do get a turn before the end of the round.
Coffee is bad for your insides. And that's a natural 20 for a 28.
Okay, so that hits.
Roll once and double it, or roll double the dice, I forget.
Roll once and double it.
Okay. 10 times 2 is 20. 20, go away. 20 acid damage.
20 acid damage. All right, so that is going to hurt a little bit. Actually, it's going to hurt a lot. You're going to see a couple more cracks form and just a little bit of latte leaking from this vessel. Some of the cinnamon has kind of drifted off and landed on you. You smell great right now, Aisling. You smell like fall.
I always smell great, and it depends on who smells me. That's all.
Is that it? All right.
Yes.
I think it's round 7. There's one enemy down. There's a coffee left on the board. So we're going to pick up with Miss Aletta Ketsk. You are next to act. You're standing over this centaur's body at the moment.
I will tie up the centaur.
Okay.
And
Well, you don't have to roll. Go ahead, and as long as you have rope, you should be able to do it fine.
I do. Is that my action?
That's your action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I drop my rage because I attacked nothing. And I walk over this way.
You can attack the horse.
I'm not going to attack the horse. The horse is our friend.
All right. So the first thing that's going to happen is the pumpkin latte is going to act next. I believe it's now cold, so it's going to first. What's it going to do first? First, it's going to pour itself on the ground in your direction, Aisling. So, Aisling, I need you to make a Dex save from the coffee spill.
You get a +2 to that.
1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4.
Okay. So you're gonna get hit by 13 bludgeoning damage and 9 cold damage from the liquid inside. You also fall prone.
No, I fall unconscious.
Oh.
No, I don't. I had temporary. Ha ha ha!
Is this an attack roll or a saving roll?
This is a save from Aisling.
I'm not unconscious. I still have 4 because I had my temporary hit points.
Okay, so you're still conscious. It's going to use its second turn to slam into you with its, ceramic vessel outer body. That is a 25 to hit.
Now I'm probably unconscious.
Yeah,
-4.
-4. 23 to hit.
It misses.
Now it misses. 9 bludgeoning damage. You are unconscious and wet with coffee. That's the end of its turn.
That's what they called me in high school. Unconscious and wet with coffee. It's hyphenated.
Milo, you're standing next to all this mess. What are you gonna do?
He's not going to lay on hands because he's a selfish turd and used them all on himself.
He can't hear you. You're unconscious.
I'll give Aisling a cure wounds at level 2. 11 points of healing. And then I can't do anything else really. Have Benevol try and move the pumpkin again.
Yeah, okay, give me another strength roll. Benevol can, kick the pumpkin again.
So could Benevol just attack the pumpkin and try to smoosh it instead of move it?
Wait, you have just throwing this out there, Milo, I gave you a bardic, I think, last round. You could add that to the healing if you wanted.
Oh, really? That's another D8?
Yeah.
I'll do that. So another 4, so 15.
Keep forgetting to shit. So if I ever give you a bardic, you can choose to either attach it to the damage of an attack or to a heal.
Yeah, that's pretty
cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so 15 healing to Aisling.
Good for Aisling.
And then 18 points or 18 strength for the moving the pumpkin.
Benevol has managed to push the pumpkin a little bit forward in the direction of the coffee, so Benevol could escape the pumpkin if he wanted to.
Yeah, he's gonna do that and just stand next to Milo.
Okay. Loyal Benevol. Duck, I believe your next act.
Attack the coffee. Does a 12 hit?
Say it again.
12.
12 misses. Your magic is no use. The ice crystals deflect whatever magic you send in its direction.
23 hit.
23 hits.
2 force damage.
2 force damage?
Yeah.
That's it?
I guess it's not taking the cold, so.
It's not taking the cold. You're right.
And then I'm going to look at Aisling again. Not Aisling, at Milo again, and I'm going to say, there once was a man from Gorham, had a pair of tights and he wore 'em. When he bowed with a grin, a draught of air rushed in, and he knew by the sound that he tore 'em.
What does that do?
You have another Bardic Inspiration.
That's Bardic Inspiration. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Doc?
I'm going to go into the bushes a little bit more.
Okay. We can't see what the hag is doing right now, but Aisling, you are conscious and standing next to a giant coffee. What would you like to do?
I'll just attack it again.
Hey, go for it.
15.
Yeah, you slam into the coffee and it sloshes around. Some of the liquid, you can now see the liquid level is lower inside of it. Go ahead and tell us the damage.
13 acid damage.
Yow! It's gonna hurt.
Bonus actions. I just yell 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
Really helpful.
It's listed under my bonus actions: 2-weapon fighting, or
The fuck is a bonus action?
2-weapon fighting.
Okay, great.
Even Venable snorts in your direction, Aisling.
I'll just stand there.
All right. That's the end of the round. We're going to go back to the top of the next round. Once again, Elena Ketsk, you are next to act.
Hello, it's me.
You are 25 feet away from a giant pumpkin and 35 feet away from a giant coffee.
Luckily, I have a 10-foot reach.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna reach over this pumpkin and hit the pumpkin spice latte.
A little reach around.
A little reach around, normal D&D things. I'm gonna miss the first one.
Okay. What was the first one?
I'm gonna hit on the second one. 12 to hit.
Okay, yeah, 12 misses. The second one hits?
26 to hit.
Yeah, oh yeah, that definitely hits.
And I'm going to do 12 points. Oh no, I'm not raging. I'm going to do 10 points of damage.
Elena, you have cracked like a fairly large crack in the side of the ceramic, and it is leaking out latte. It's about a third left, the liquid level that's inside the vessel. So this, whatever energy this thing has, it's almost gone.
That's my turn.
It's going to spin around and pour itself on... Actually, the pumpkin's in front of it, isn't it? It's going to spin around and pour itself on Milo. Sorry, Milo. That's 25. 25 minus 1. 24 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Milo, that's going to do 9 points bludgeoning, 5 points cold damage. And then it's going to do the same attack on you. That's a 15. No, 11 to hit. That's going to miss, I think. I was trying to get that special effect. That's all it can do for now. It's not going to move. So, Milo, we're back on you. You and Metavol.
Milo's gonna swing again. 16.
Yeah, that 16 connects with the coffee, and it starts to crack even more the outside of its vessel.
7 points of damage for that one, and then I don't think 13 hits him, right?
13's gonna miss.
You have
You have an inspiration?
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and use that inspiration.
Okay, so it's gonna hit.
Alright, so then I do another 12 points of damage to him.
Milo, tell us how you kill this pumpkin spice latte.
I think Milo jumps off a Benevol and slices it down from the top to the bottom, and it just oozes out all of its contents onto the ground.
Ugh, not the ooze.
It's a little disgusting, Milo, because as you get closer, you don't think the ingredients of this beverage are naturally occurring in the world of Virlinia. You're not quite sure what's going on, but it doesn't look that satisfying on the inside. In fact, Benevol is a little disturbed. He takes a step back 5 feet.
And Milo shames Benevol for being a wuss of a horse. And then starts checking for any good, useful items in the area.
Okay, give me an investigation check. I believe at this point combat is over.
15.
You do find some things in the cart. There are a couple of miniature pumpkins that you kind of shake a little bit, and it sounds like there are tiny, tiny bottles of liquid inside these pumpkins that are on the cart.
So I'm guessing there's Kaif in them.
Yeah, you're pretty sure there's Kaif in there.
Milo just starts chucking pumpkins. He's so pissed off right now that they're heck out of the way.
Benevol is kind of like kicking them away and like maintaining some distance from these objects. Elena, what would you like to do, or Duck, or Aisling?
Talk to Duck, I guess, and Aisling maybe, and Milo, and be like, all right, should we like call the cops on Heslel, or like, do we want to go? I don't think we need a long rest before we go after any hag.
Yeah, I think we should get an authority figure.
Someone from this town?
Maybe? Or someone that could at least take a statement so we can get corroboration to take back with us to the Dash.
Why don't we take a statement?
If there are other people on the city council that are corrupt as well, they're probably
not going to take our.
Yeah, I don't really know here. This is outside of my normal purview.
We could just leave her in this pumpkin.
We could also interrogate her. If we don't like the answers, we just fill her full of kife and leave her in the pumpkin.
Yeah, I could do a zone of truth tomorrow if we rest.
Well, can we maybe a couple tricks up my sleeve? Can we wake her up? Can somebody wake her up, please?
Or I go over and I tap her with my foot.
So Hazel slowly comes to. She's still bleeding quite a lot. She's lost a lot of blood from this fight, but she's conscious and wounded, and all she can say to you, Elena, is mercy.
I need her to make a wisdom save.
20.
I need her to make another one.
What, silvery barbs?
No, I have multiple spell slots.
5 is the second one.
That's what I needed. I'm just gonna look at her, and I'm gonna put on my nicest smile. I'm just gonna say, my other friends here could have easily killed you, and we spared your life. So the best thing I think you could do right now is explain the entire operation in its fullest detail as you understand it, and leave out no information that could be helpful to us. And I cast suggestion.
So I had the great idea to work with the Yeri twins to distribute Kaif all over central Virlinia. And we did a pretty good job of it too, getting as far as Stormseye and Washina, getting as far west as Hazelward. We even got the coastal cities involved. But it was your group that stopped 2 of the shipments. And you also murdered one of our main cooks, a certain Ariana Grandma, who was pumping out cauldron after cauldron of Kaif. All of us were kind of serving Gilmore and the Yeri twins, who are using that secret box that I found the password to. I stole the password from Ernie Tortellini, that do-gooder from the Zadash Town Council. I stole the password and gave it to the lizard folk, and that's how they were able to use it, and that's how the Yeri twins were able to use their own version of that box. And what we were going to do, we were going to get everyone on Kaif, get everyone beholden to us. But you killed the mayor of Mlashina. You took the pet mix box away from the lizard folk, and we had to strike back. And so that's why we took over the farms here in Stormseye. The Ketsk family farm, we're farming Sigasig tobacco there now. We're farming Mlashina onions there now. You don't need all that space for your Rieslings and Chardonnays. We only need your good red wines to go along with our Kaif recipe. But guess what? When the shipment from Hazelward got stopped by you meddlesome mucklucks, my contact in Rovnica decided to get some, shall we say, reinforcements. So Ron DeSantos is waiting for you there. Good luck.
In Mlashtina?
In Rovnica.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out.
He has reinforcements both inside the bank vault and outside the bank vault, guarding all those glittery weapons and trinkets inside. Good luck with that.
Why do we have to rob the... Do we still have to rob the bank if we're not following your rules anymore?
Well, one of the things that Ron DeSantos keeps in the vault are weapons that can harm Gilmore. So it's a good idea to rob the bank if you want to hurt Gilmore or take him down at some point.
Gotcha. Good to know. Thank you so much for that information.
Yes, someone suggested to me to be helpful, so that's what I'm doing right now.
You're doing it really, really well.
Yes, I am really proud of you. Who else on the city council is in this with you?
Oh, it was just me, although I have the man from Tyrion Zadash a little snowed over. Sometimes I can sway him to vote in my direction. But Tiziano from the Arts District, he won't budge. He's anti-Kaif. And Ernie Tortellini as well, also anti-Kaif. I suspect they might have even been on to me.
Who is it, Tortellini, and who was the other one you said?
Tiziano.
Tiziano. Yeah. Feinberg Farfalle is his last name. You know, his parents come from different cultures. He's a nice guy.
And what is that password to the monster summoning box? That you
It
gave
will need to scratch my head for at least 8 seconds so I can remember the password.
Oh, she's got the really.
I know it's not Alti column bear denigre.
Well, it depends on which pet mix box you have. Like the one that I stole from Ernie Tortellini, the password is Sechs Stifte sind besser als einer.
Can you write that down for me? Here's a pen and paper.
He writes it down for you.
What about the one that you gave to the lizard folk?
I'll type it in the chat.
Shifter sind besser als einer?
Yeah, genau, that's it. Wow, how do you know so many passwords, Olena Ketsk?
I speak many languages.
So wait, so that was the box that he gave to Tortellini?
Yes, that's the password I stole from Tortellini.
Which box does that go to?
Well, you'd have to ask Tortellini. I'm not in possession of it.
But
It's the other box that I gave to the lizard folk, and she repeats the password. Altikalam bir kalemden dahi idir.
Oh, so those are 2 different passwords.
To 2 different boxes.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be terrible if somebody like Ron DeSantis got a hold of that magic? She kind of winks at you a little bit, like sarcastically.
Are you saying that Ron DeSantis has this magic?
I'm just saying, if one day Ron DeSantis ever wanted to split away from the Yeri twins and Gilmore, he probably could.
What do you think he would do?
Oh, his mode of operation is to divide people. Literally, he cuts their heads off.
Is he pro or anti-Kai?
He's pro money, Olena Ketsk. So right now he's pro Kaif because it makes him money.
Okay.
How long is this suggestion?
8 hours.
Is this a suggestion? 1 hour? Oh my goodness.
I know.
8 hours.
8 hours?
or until like they've met the requirement. But
Okay.
it's kind of how. What questions do we have?
Do you know of any way to defeat the hag?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Well, I'm not clear how effective all these different methods are, but one might try to find the weapon that was once held by one of Virlinia's most famous warriors, a certain Modric. Have you heard of him?
Oh, we have, yes.
Yes. Modric was known for vanquishing a number of villages from all of the vampires and undead that had taken over a couple of centuries ago. It has been foretold that his famous weapon has been hidden in the tomb that he shares with a guardian of some kind. I would suggest, if you go that route, to be ready for a creature that smokes.
Can you smoke kite?
You smoke anything.
Yes, you can smoke kife. I've seen people try to do kife in a number of different ways. They try to pour it in their ears. They try to pour it in...
Ugh.
Yeah, they try to roll it up and grind it and smoke it. I don't know.
Speaking of what's going on, what's going on in this place where we are, Twilight Point? Is the mayor involved with this?
Is the mayor of Stormseye involved with the invasion of Stormseye by the hands of the lizard folk that I commanded here after you busted up their control of the gambling ring?
Yes.
Inside the Black Arms Tavern where Olenikets used to fight? Yeah, it was my fault that the lizard folk are here. But the mayor here does not know much about what's going on. She is, shall we say, disposable.
Does the mayor not know that they're helping with the spread of kife?
The mayor thinks she's doing a good job by allowing kifers to get a little bit of kife a couple times a day, but the crime rate is rising in Stormseye. Somebody cleverer than us will be able to build a better farm than the ones owned by the Litso family and the Ketsk family.
For the purposes of Skype, or just like in general?
Oh, for the purposes of growing all the ingredients for kife in one single location. I mean, it was my idea to begin with. I thought it would be much more better use of time rather than having to gather every single component to kife from the region in which it grows indigenously.
And so what do you think would happen if we turned you in to the other members of the council?
Oh, I think they will shun me, maybe put me in jail, maybe try to have me murdered. It would not be good for Heslel Rigatoni.
And what do you think they would do if we killed you right now?
I think several of the town council members of Zadash would be quite happy about that. And they would probably pay very well to the people who murdered me.
Why?
This money keeps coming up that we still yet have seen none of.
Oh, I don't have an answer to that. My direct cash flow comes from kife distribution, manufacturing, and selling on the streets. I don't make a lot of money from being on the town council.
For a drug that you grow most of the ingredients, why do you dye it black? That doesn't seem very joyous.
Oh, we don't dye it black. There's a black fungal root near the village of Mlashina that is part of the recipe. It makes everything black.
You should dye it a different color just to make people want it more.
Oh, okay. I will take that suggestion.
To the grave.
Yeah, where are you going to take it?
Milo, is there anything that you feel would be beneficial to ask? We have many hours to learn as much as we need to.
Well, you say you made some good money off the kife distribution. Where could we, find these funds?
Oh, the money that I made in my house in Zadash.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, I hide all the gems underneath my mattress. I convert the coins to gems because they're easier to carry around. I also have some brooches, a couple of necklaces. You'll find them all underneath my mattress.
Oh, neato. Well, I don't have much else to say to you. I have got to kill this girl. I'm sorry, guys. I know.
Wait.
Is there anything else that we should probably try to learn here first before we call murder?
Yes.
While we have a chance?
Yes. Who in Zadash do you love?
I love myself. I kind of just love myself, honestly.
Who's your hall pass for yourself? Like, if you're gonna cheat on yourself, who would you cheat on yourself with?
It's kind of gross, but Ernie Tortellini does kind of grow on me every now and again. He's got those dad vibes, and he's a single parent, and he's doing a good job taking care of his kids. So, if
But
I
you have like
really
a
had
horse.
to, what's that?
Nothing.
Go ahead, Milo.
Speaking of no, Milo, no, hold on. Speaking of Tortellini, what is his vice? What little bead of corruption does he have sitting in his soul?
I don't know if it's so much corruption, but he does find himself enjoying rare books every now and again, and would be willing to pay a lot of money for rare books and other scuttle-buttle coming from the underground, if you know what I mean.
Where does he get all this money to be able to afford rare books?
Oh, he has minions in town.
Has that
Excuse me.
anything else that we feel like she would potentially know?
You might know somebody named Grant Applebaum. He is a bartender at an underground brothel/tavern called the Little Head. It's in the center of Zadash. And you might also know somebody by the name of Finania Torun. She is the secretary at the University Library of Magic and Lore, also in the city of Zadash, in the University District, of course.
What's her name? Sorry.
Torun. Torunn.
And what about her?
Oh, she is one of Ernie Tortellini's minions, I think. She does, because she works for the library, she knows when rare books are going in and going out.
Who's in charge of the Faceless Men?
She doesn't have an answer to that, Aisling.
Who was the best joke teller at the joke off?
According to the public, it was somebody named Aisling, but according to me, it was nobody that night.
Interesting.
All right.
Here's a joke for you.
Uh-oh.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not you.
Sorry, I got excited.
Knock, knock.
She doesn't respond to you.
Knock, knock. You have to answer me.
Oh, Duck, does this spell go to other people too? Or just you?
I mean, this doesn't really help. Like, it's not helping anything, so I don't know if she would do this part of it.
But it's funny.
All right. She
there?
She says, "Who's there?"
Milo's blade.
Oh, no, Aisling. Nope, not a blade. And Milo's gonna grab, 6 bottles of Kaif and just start feeding them to her.
No. I need you to make a saving throw.
Alright. What, a wisdom save, you said?
You could just
Yeah.
smash one over her head.
It absorbs through the skin.
14? I don't think that saves.
Nope. Stop.
And Milo looks furious at you.
Hesel looks at you, Duck, and says, I think you have done almost all of the bidding that the Zadash Town Council wanted you to do. If you could take out Ron DeSantis, perhaps you'd be powerful enough to take down the Hag, or maybe the Gilmore himself.
Do they have any other reason to want us to do all of this for them other than the pretense of destroying the Kaif trade?
Do you mean to ask, does anybody in the town council have a hidden agenda?
Yes.
I don't know for sure. But if I would guess anybody, I would guess Ernie Tortellini is involved in something.
You mentioned us doing the bidding of the council quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Is your suggestion over now? Because Milo's just gonna try and pour bottles of Kaif down her throat now.
I'm just gonna stab her.
Stab her? Okay, it works. She's not lethally, so she's dead. Blood everywhere, gushing, pain.
Oh, that was fun.
Milo, there's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. And
It would be nice to give her a taste of her own medicine.
there's
And
a
by
lot of
medicine, I mean Kai.
there's a lot of gray area out there, but I think, at a certain point, if we're doing to them what we're upset that they're doing to other people, are we part of the solution or are we part of the problem?
I have no idea what we're a part of right now.
Milo just walks away. He doesn't. Yeah. He's fueled by rage right now. He doesn't care.
Milo is mad. His soccer team lost today. Give him a break.
Yeah, his soccer team didn't do well.
So he wants to drug someone to kill them.
Yeah, feel a little better.
Yeah.
I have Narcan. It's fine. I used all of it, but tomorrow.
Do we want to sleep in this pumpkin with all this blood, or?
No, it's just very sticky in here at this point.
All right. Well, nobody's going to be at the farm, so I guess we could.
Yeah, it'd probably be less sticky than in here.
I will go and knock all the bottles of Kaif off.
Okay.
Except for the two I put in my pocket.
Okay.
Because I have to replenish the ones I gave away.
So you got
can
a
I
dead
search-
body.
Oh, Val, can I search her body? Hazel's body?
Can you search? Yes. I will tell you what you find.
Sorry, the microphone is on that.
That is a good idea. You find a pike. So you find weapons. You find a pike. I can type this in the chat.
Okay.
You find a pike, longbow, 11 arrows. You also find a symbol of the Enclave of the Wilds, like that necklace that you saw an elf wear earlier. But the symbol has been, like, you can tell that the rope that would be holding up has been torn from somebody. Does that make sense? Like, it's not in the rope part to wear it is not totally intact. It looks, I mean, you could do an investigation.
Like it was like ripped off of somebody's
Like
neck.
it was ripped off from somebody.
I'll put that in my pocket to see if we can return it to anyone or something.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Does it look exactly like the one? Like
Yeah, the hawk on a red background. Yeah, it looks the same.
I'm sorry, more so, does it look like they could have stolen it from the person that helped us? Like, does it look exactly the same?
It doesn't look exactly the same. Like the rope holding it together is a different kind of rope or lanyard or something. And then lastly, you do see what looks to be some sort of letter written in cursive writing. Whoever's picking this up could investigate it to see if they understand the language. It'd be an intelligence check.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
That's a 6 for me.
Ooh.
This is in a language that neither of you recognize. It's curious, based on all the people that Hezlel mentioned, what this letter is or who might have written it or how she got her hands on it.
Can I try looking at it?
Yeah, sure. It's an intelligence check.
You mean it's not in Goblin?
Is it intelligence or is it like investigation?
Intelligence to see if you understand the language.
17.
I'm going to type this to you in the chat, Duck. You can make out the following, and you can share that if you wish. The language it's written in is Celestial,
I speak this.
which is why you understood it. Yes.
It's from Lasagna Del Rey to Rhonda. It says, "We will be together at last and keep the kingdom of Kaif to ourselves. Love, Lasagna."
I can see that. Lana Del Rey and Ron DeSantos.
Oh no. That's funny.
That'd be an interesting album.
So, what is the party doing with the dead body of Hezlel? Leaving it there, taking it with you, something else?
Is there still a coffee cup outside?
It's fairly like disintegrated into small ceramic pieces that have been smashed by whoever was the last person to hit it.
I say we just surround her with these and make it look like she just overdosed on coffee and stab wounds. Well, you can take her ear and just say, "Look, she's dead. We have her ear."
Did Elena take the weapons, or were we just looking to see?
Unless any of them looked fancy, no.
They looked like they would all be worth some money, actually, if you sold them. They look like from dwarven made materials.
I don't really need any money right now.
Okay.
I'll take them.
You want me to put them in my pants?
Yes. What are they again?
Pike, longbow, and 11 arrows.
Is that a pike in your pants, or you just happen to see?
No.
This is not related to the campaign necessarily, but the password the new password you typed us. Is that 6 needles or better than 1?
Stifta.
Is that needle?
I mean, you can ask Heslo.
Dead, so.
Oh, she's dead. Oh, too bad.
Remember how much German stuck in my brain from high school.
Do we want to go to the house and take a little rest, or?
Sure. Might not be a bad idea. Maybe allow Milo a little bit of time to cool off.
Milo's gone.
Milo already left.
He's already in the house, in bed.
Yeah.
He tucked himself in.
Gives us time to cool off.
You're talking the Litso family house, right? That's where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
So the party starts walking towards the Litso family house, and it's a lot more quiet because it's around 9 in the evening now. So the bees buzzing has kind of died down. The farm hands earlier who were working on getting the cows back to the center, they seem to be inside the farmhand residence. The 2 cows that you had freed earlier, they're back inside the pen, and the fence has been sort of reboarded up fairly quickly in the past amount of time. It's around 9 in the evening. Maybe let's stop here.
Wait, it's 9 in the evening?
Yeah.
We went to bed really early then.
We haven't slept in a really long time.
Because your long rest only didn't last the whole time.
Right, but it lasted like 3 hours, right?
Yeah, so if it started at 5:30, it would have ended at 8:30.
Why in the world did we go to bed so early? We are fuddy-duddies.
Because we were exhausted. You 3 were exhausted. We wanted to fix that. But...
And the party kind of dusts themselves off as they walk towards the Litso family manor. They feel a lot more wiser with respect to what's going on with the knife trade, and they feel really proud of themselves, like they've actually done their job, and that they have potentially a direction to go into next to bust up the final people involved in this trade. The Vanguard feels very pleased with themselves.
But he'll be pleased in the morning.
Yeah, Milo's not going to take the horse back to the farm. He's just going to sleep out in the woods with the horse.
Wrapping up today, Benevol's going to level up, so we're going to give him...
Oh, wow.
We're going to give him 7 more hit points, Milo.
Oh, that's great.
Interesting. Milo goes to bed with the horse, and the horse levels up.
Ooh.
Oh my
I'm sleeping with Milo next.
It's cause and effect. And everybody else is going to get experience points. I just need to add it up. Killed a big coffee, and you killed Heslel. So...
Hopefully it's 10,000.
You also learned some new things about the knife trade. And so let's see the total here. Divided by 4. So this is everyone's going to get 2,080 experience points for all the things you did in the last few hours. The horse will get something interesting. I think at level 3, he gets something. I can't remember. I looked it up.
Yeah.
Not scared of blood anymore.
Yeah, that would be a good thing.
Yeah, that's one of Benevol's more endearing traits.
And the fact that he's a horse.
8th level is fun because you can do a new feat.
That is true.
You get new feet.
6th level, you get a new feat?
8th.
Oh, wait.
Will, is this for Olena and Milo? They get a new feat?
If they're both going to 8th level in their class.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll multi-class.
Just to not get the feet.
Interesting.
I won't, but I could.
Did we...
Barbarian cleric.
Are we getting a long rest?
You want to say that? Well, I can't tell you that yet because you don't know what's going on in the house, so I can't promise that. Yeah.
Milo's not in the house. He's sleeping with the horse and leveling it up by fucking a horse.
No. Oh, it's still recording.
No, Milo.
And that's the title of the episode.
In editing.
Emily said something so funny a couple of episodes ago. I'm like, I can't make the title, but it was something like, I don't want to be teabagged by this house. I'm joking again.
I didn't want to be.
It seemed like a fair statement.
Yeah. I mean, it was hovering over you, and it's super tall. I get it. It
Felt like it was very valid.
Yes. That's it for today. I hope you had fun.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.